Out of Atlanta, we have Agent Zero and Legend of Winning. Welcome, man, to the Peer to Peer
realizing
podcast.
how like there's literally just bottles all over the floor,
And that's because of the bricks.
that
As a result of that tiny ass garbage can.
No, because
I've been rimming out
You always been rimming out
in life recently.
when we were in the other room. You was rimming out.
Oh yeah, no, I was just bad back then, but I've improved.
How do you know?
Little baby.
How do you know?
Little baby, because I practice. I still live in that. That's my room, bro. I've
And
been
you
shooting in
still
that room
missing?
to this day.
Are you still missing?
To this day, man.
Last time I seen you show, you missed too.
Hey, stop disrespecting me like that.
Crazy.
Stop playing with me like I don't have my shot on point. You're about to find out though.
You don't,
right?
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
Hey, hi guys. Welcome back to the Peer to Peer podcast. Welcome. Hey, first things first. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Click
Which is
Peer to Peer
wild.
on YouTube, man. We're trying to hit 100K before the end of the year, fellas. So help us get there, man. Y'all been showing a lot of love. Podcast has been doing better and better. Apple Podcasts, people make sure to drop a 5-star on our way to 4,000 5 stars. Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, always showing love, as always. And the word of mouth, people, man. Y'all been getting the word out. And it helps us get guests, man. You wouldn't believe, yo. When like 12 people at somebody on Twitter saying, hop on the Peer to Peer podcast. When someone puts out a post saying, what podcast should I watch? And like 30 people is like Peer to Peer. And they at us. They're going to see that because they don't get those type of noties from their word of mouth guys, just from y'all. so that they get caught off guard, but they want to hop on the podcast ASAP. I'm telling you, we used to have to like reach out to people to get on the pod. Now, like I've been hearing like, yo, can I come on again? Or yo, when can I get on the podcast? Shh. You know what
It is a fact. It is a fact.
Hey, so y'all been showing love, man. And again, if you guys do subscribe to the YouTube channel, we're about 1,000 subscribers away. Turn on the notifications. Make sure to go.
800.
800 away?
We're 800 away.
Oh, talk.
And counting.
By the time this goes up.
No cap. It might actually be at 100,000. Okay.
Okay.
No cap.
Okay.
No cap. What?
Make sure to go.
Oh, no, the gang. You set that up so bad. But all right.
You cut me off to do some other shit.
Oh, no, I mean, we talk about, the audio, then we lead into that. You didn't say what's up to John. You didn't say what's up to me. You didn't say what's up to nobody.
I introduced.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello, man.
I'm just sipping my Coke. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, John, get on the John cam real quick. Show him what you sipping on, man.
Little Coke Zero, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just put him on that crack, huh? That's crazy.
I'm gonna try for everyone on get the diet one. Get the diet one though, not the regular one.
It was a lituation that almost put me in a situation.
Ooh.
But now I'm sipping on Coke Zero. I put a little something in there, some mixuation.
What did you mix in there, John?
I don't know.
What did you put in the energy drink,
it's
man?
already an energy drink, so there should be nothing you're mixing else into it.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's what you would think, Lo.
Right.
Of
You
course.
got it messed up, man. Hey, John, we appreciate you though. Lo, I introduced you, bro, so you had to introduce yourself when I'm introducing you.
No.
I know you that well. I could introduce you.
No, you actually don't.
Are we best friends?
No.
But Lo got
I
that
took it
fresh
back.
fit on though.
I took it back.
Yo, he gets dressed by his girl one time. He don't know how to act.
I took it.
Lo got the beanie on, got the knife.
I wore these jeans before.
You
didn't act like I didn't wear jeans.
Never seen them jeans before. Them new jeans.
I swear, he's a whole different person right now. What were you doing today?
I'm not like this guy in Bruce where I don't wash my jeans. You seen me before?
No, I washed my jeans. I didn't realize my jeans were blue.
No, you said when Bruce was here, you said you don't
I
wash
washed
jeans.
them the other day. Like I washed them that night.
That was your first time washing them?
And I didn't know they were blue.
He capping now because when Bruce was here.
No.
You said you don't wash your
I
jeans.
just washed them because I got a stain on them, and I washed them. I thought they were black the whole time. I was colorblind. It was like a dark navy blue. But then when I washed them, I put them in the dryer, trying to listen to you, and now they faded.
No, they just all the dark that was on it that made them black. It came off, and that's why you now know it's blue.
That's
I didn't-
tough. You got faded jeans now.
No,
That's very tough.
I'm
That
looking
means
at
that you don't know how to wash jeans, and you don't put them in scorching hot water.
put them in delicate.
That's not what delicate means.
Do you have a jean setting?
Actually, some actually
I
does.
don't know how y'all be doing them. I just put mine on cold and on super load. Always got to go with the super load.
You put like jeans and like color clothes in like cold water. If you put them in hot or warm water, it starts to fade easier.
Yeah, you should have known that, John.
He don't, because he doesn't wash his jeans. He actually doesn't know.
My bad. When I was debating which school I'll go to, carpentry or jean cleaning, I should have went with jean cleaning. It would have helped me a long
Or
time.
maybe it's just something that you would learn if you just start washing clothes. Like one of those things, because that's just a life experience.
Damn.
When I was
hit this.
No, don't ever say that.
You want to hit this?
When I was 16, I learned how to do clothes. Yo, that podcast people listen to one only legend of winning, aka Low, bro. Back another episode. Like he said, road to 100K, only 800 away by the time we upload this podcast. No cap. Either that night or the next night, we're gonna be at 100K. So huge shout out to everybody out there, word of mouth people, going strong. We building and growing. Next year gonna be even better, man. So
hope so.
Yo,
I hope so.
Yo,
bigger and better.
Had to.
Yeah. Thank y'all though, for real. The love has been crazy, and the fact we hit 100K, it ain't been a full year yet.
Yeah.
So the fact that's crazy, and it's been strictly a podcast, crazy, bro. No cap. That shit was mad love.
Better and wetter things.
Wetter. I like that. That's a good
apparently
adjective.
he likes dry burgers, so no.
Yeah, y'all let my burgers dry.
No, dry burgers are cool when the beef is juicy. Yeah. When it's just popping out, when you sink your teeth into the meat.
I've never in my life had
a burger look like the pictures.
Yes,
it'll be a great dry burger.
But it never happens. So we all know that.
Like that. When I make them like that.
Actually, with yours are dry.
I fucking hate this guy, bro. This is why we're not best friends no more.
You overcook meat every time.
Nah.
You don't overcook meat.
I make my shit medium well.
No, you don't.
I swear my shit's medium well.
You make your shit well done.
No,
that's what you make. Your shit is overdone. That's what it is.
My shit is medium well.
Cremates the meat.
Yes.
It's crispy. My meat is crispy and it's medium well.
You make crispy burgers?
That doesn't make any sense. How can it be crispy and medium?
It's crispy, medium rare, and juicy as
medium
fuck.
Rare now?
Oh, no, medium well.
I was like, oh my God.
Medium well. I had a rare burger one time. It was a little too rare. I got food poisoning. So I just stick to medium well, man.
What did you eat that one time? You ate elk. Oh, that was caribou.
I don't even know where I'd find caribou. You know
what I'm saying? But I thought it was a bagel when I unwrapped it.
That's how much.
That's how much bun it was.
What you talking about?
He's talking about the
Mr. Beast burger.
Yeah.
Wait, did you eat some?
Yeah.
Oh,
so you ate nothing but bread.
Huh?
You ate nothing but bread.
Yeah. It felt like a cookout burger, but at least with cookout burger, the bun is not as overwhelming. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, cookout up the street, they've been kind of stingy on the meat recently. I swear it's just been like nothing that big.
That's what it be like. And they give you all that bun, like
bun just wrapped around
I like the buns,
but for 42 cents, that's not a bad deal.
Oh yeah, for cookout the price makes sense.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna be sitting there. I'm not gonna go back up there and be like, yo, brother,
7 hours, waiting for 7 hours. I need meat.
Nah. I mean, the lines move mad quick though. There's always long lines, but they move quick.
He told me
I'm talking about what I went to today. I needed some meat on that bun.
Okay,
for what I went to
he needed some meat to justify the 7 hours.
In real quick. Let's fill people in. Real quick. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Beast dropped 300 plus restaurants, if I'm not mistaken,
which is
all around the country.
Yeah,
in Georgia there was only one that was in Alpharetta, so we had to drive up to it because they didn't deliver to our house. And I was just thoroughly impressed. The one we went to, it wasn't they had Mr. Beast burger restaurants with actual real estate.
Yeah.
But a lot of them were also just a restaurant within a restaurant. So they also serve Mr. Beast burgers as well as their own stuff. So I ordered some food for yesterday and it didn't get I accidentally clicked ASAP. So it came at night. I just told my guy, Jose, eat the food, bro, and take the tip. I paid him to eat food. He was eating swell that day. And it was a lot of food because I got everything on the menu. I ordered one of everything off the menu.
Wait, what do you mean? You ordered it? Who's Jose?
Jose was my delivery guy.
I thought you said you didn't deliver here, so you had to go get it.
Nah, I told Jose he could eat that. Because Waleed wasn't ready to record that night. He was out. So I ordered it again, but for 1:30 the next day. Man, 1:30 comes, they ain't delivered the food yet. So I waited till about 2:20 and I just pulled up to the spot because it was 2 minutes away from the place I wanted to deliver. I asked him to deliver it to just an empty daycare because it's Sunday.
I told Waleed the exact same thing. You can just go deliver it to some random spot and just go meet it halfway and come back.
So that's what I wanted to do. Yep. Now, when I got there though, they were giving Eric, my delivery guy, the order. So I was like, Eric, take this tip and give me the food. It's me. I'm Dean. I'm here to pick up. So what I did was I just set up a table and I started eating the food in the parking lot, and it was all other people there from Mr. Beast Burger too. Yeah. So they just kept pulling up like, is that it? I was like, yeah, that's it. Literally, it was we had we had a couple minivans, rev their engines and shit. Yeah. A bunch of cool people pulled up, man.
We about to hit a lick. Like it always got down to that because like I was running off of no sleep. He called me like at 10 o'clock in the morning for me not to eat a burger till 8 o'clock at night.
So that was the thing.
I'll be pissed.
I ordered mine last night for 1:30 and it was still over an hour late. And that was not even including the delivery time. So the people that ordered that day, they had to wait till they said it opens at 4:30, right?
Yeah, no, we pulled up there. So he was like, yeah,
You can switch them to you.
Oh, my bad.
I didn't see him do it, so I was gonna say.
We got there, right? So no, we didn't get there, but we was heading there. And he was like, yeah, we're gonna pull up because it's like a store, it's like a truck. So we pull up there, and it's not a truck.
Who said that, Peter?
Yeah, he was stuck. He thought it was like a mystery. We had to find it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we find Mr. Beast. We get, you know what I'm saying? We got to find it. So I was like, bro, it ain't shit here except an Italian restaurant, and then it was like 2 open lease offices. Man, I feel uncomfortable. I'll flip back to y'all. And then we pulled up, so we went around. Mike was in the back, and then he was like, it was more juicy in my head. The story was before I talked about saying it was a little more juicy. Halo.
I'm saying what?
So we get there, and then after we spend 45 minutes trying to find the restaurant. Christ. Then we call the customer support, right, for her to tell us it's a virtual restaurant. But Peter still thinks it's a mystery. It's not really virtual. It's still there. So we got to go find this thing. So I'm just like, bro.
Wait, what do you mean it's a virtual restaurant?
That is not a real restaurant.
Like, it's
so
a
where
restaurant?
are they cooking this shit at then?
At an actual restaurant.
It's like they just got a kitchen. It's like they just maybe have a couple employees.
It's not really virtual. And that exists, by the way. I was dating a girl that worked at Uber Eats, and she was telling me about that. And I was like, oh, that's fucking insane. That's like a real thing. It is no real estate. They just cook it within the kitchen of another restaurant that already has the burgers and like they already have all those things, right? Yeah. And that's like a method that
there was actually a restaurant that was serving Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Huh?
Yeah, there was a restaurant in Atlanta that was serving Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
I don't know why anyone would order that.
Because the pricing.
Oh, okay, of course, yeah, for $2, probably less.
And we finally find out that I just see a burger on the sign. Like it's like 4 restaurants all in one there. Mm-hmm. They got cookies, another place, and that. So like, oh, it's here. So like, yeah. So we wait, and now he tried to order, and he kept saying unavailable till like 4:30. So he thought the app was just tweaking. It wasn't tweaking.
He waited till he got to the restaurant to order,
and then didn't order until 4:30.
He wanted to like buy the food there at the restaurant.
Peter has no brain.
I just did a mukbang and just had the food at the house and just ate it in front of a camera.
He said he said that would have been too boring, but I mean,
it was more eventful. Y'all just walked into a store and ordered the food. What, Peter gonna be yelling in a restaurant? Like what's like
Peter?
You can make it make sense to me.
Yeah. Anyway, Peter's weird.
So it wasn't even good. It wasn't.
No. Okay.
And they know what made it worse. Y'all called with the burgers. Oh man, he was about to cry.
Who? He what?
Y'all really called us with the burger. Y'all got the burger.
We got our burgers right here.
That was like at 3:00, and that's when we realized we had no chance. So then we went to McDonald's and got a McBeast.
And then y'all, it'd be crazy if he made a video eating McDoubles and said, "Man, this sandwich is good, bro." Just eating that shit. That'd be wild.
Because we haven't ate nothing all day, so that's what we was waiting for to eat. So we were just in McDonald's eating that,
and it was mid.
It was okay. The Mr. Beast burger was good, but there was way too much. It wasn't that there was too much bread. The place we went to didn't toast the bread properly. Like you had to make it toasty. Like it felt like brick bread. Like they didn't toast it at all. But that was it. Aside from that, the burgers was like 6 out of 10s. Like they're just a little bit above average, a tiny bit. The actual burger part was cool. They didn't melt the cheese properly. That's just the restaurant not doing that properly. Yeah, because on the pictures, the cheese was melted.
Bro, the pictures, it's a whole different thing. It's like Instagram in real life. Like I see the pictures, I'm like, man.
But that's everywhere though.
But I thought Mr. Beast wasn't gonna let me down.
Nah,
he's not cooking it, nigga.
But the burger,
that nigga's not in Atlanta right now cooking burgers, bro.
But Peter had me believe he was.
Nah,
we were looking for him.
But those are the 2 burgers though. The chicken tender sandwich, I'm not gonna lie, that was like I was making love in my mouth with that sandwich.
It didn't make no love in my mouth.
I was making love in my mouth.
My tenders were too small. Like my tenders were like real skin. It was like fingers. They were like real fingers.
Nah. Like chicken fingers.
Yeah, like you know,
that was
like
juicy,
it was one
bro.
sandwich where the chicken tenders folded together to make it look like a fillet. I got a video on my phone, and then my tenders, it didn't look. It looked like a corn dog, like 2 corn dogs. So in the bun is like hella bun, 2 corn dogs, and I wasn't feeling.
You had to adjust though, man. You don't know how to adjust.
Adjust to what?
I took the top bread piece off. There's way less bread now, and I combined it like a goddamn hot dog. And I shoved that shit right down my throat.
If I wanted the hot dog, I went with the Quick Trip.
Pause.
No, but it's not. It's not about that. It's if there's too much bun and they ain't toast the bun properly, you move the bun. And I was enjoying the shit out that chicken tender Nashville hot spicy.
Yeah, I didn't taste that one. I had to have the regular one. And then
That's
it
even
Okay, so
worse.
then why y'all buying regular mild shit when spicy stuff exists?
we all just had different pieces. So I had the Crystal Burger, or what's it called?
You know the little sliders?
No, the one with the fries. He had the Crystal something burger.
It's burgers with fries on top of
Yeah,
it?
fries, bacon, and cheese on it. The Mr. Beast burger. It's called a Crystal Burger.
You do that?
I didn't eat
I don't
that
even
one
like
because it
fries
has
to begin
bacon,
with.
so I
It
don't
had
eat bacon.
fries on it. I ate that
I don't even
one.
like fries. So
But the fries were cold. And they had a box
Yeah,
of
the fries were cold.
That it just ruined the burger. And then they had the crazy fries, or like the fries in a box. That stuff. It is like, I don't know if they went through that Popeye situation. You know, you make so many chicken sandwiches, you just get mad. Like when it first opened, you're kind of happy. You make it with your heart. And now they're just throwing stuff on
But
it.
even when that happened, I ain't gonna lie, the Popeye chicken sandwich was still popping.
No. The chicken tender sandwich, the spicy one at least, was way better than Popeye's chicken sandwich combo. Not even close, bro. Not even close. The Mr. Beast shit was fire. That was
Not
my favorite
even
part.
close.
Not even close.
You're telling me the Mr. Beast chicken tender sandwich.
Spicy one.
Okay, spicy. It's better than a Popeye spicy chicken sandwich.
Correct. And you're looking at the Popeyes expert here, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
The fries
you
compared?
lost 150 pounds, so you're no longer the
I had
expert.
Popeyes last week. Come
When
on,
the last
tell
time we
him.
had it before then?
I have them like once a month.
Then you're not the expert.
No,
You went from eating
had
them
Popeyes
every other
around
day to now a month. You're losing too much weight, nigga. Gain the weight again, and then you'll be the expert. But until then,
Hey, anyway,
you're not the expert
I think
no
there's
more.
something to be said about just the ambition of
Yeah, that's dope as hell.
creating 300 plus restaurants and the type of money I'm sure he made. Not only, John, were they good prices, but on top of that, for every burger that's bought, he's donating a burger. I don't know to what organization. So he's doing good.
Of course.
Making tons of money, hopefully. And he's trying something new. And I think Mr. Beast has done such an incredible job of like paving the way for other content creators to also try crazy, fun, innovative stuff that I have to support it. There's like no doubt about it in my mind that I have to support it.
The whole concept behind it is great. You know what I'm saying?
It is dope.
The whole
No cap.
thing about it is great. Like I support that. I'm just not going to just lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? But still
course.
support
But
it.
y'all waited till 8:30, then drove home, I assume. Then it got even colder.
No,
like y'all had the worst
it
process
came-
to eat this food.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about in the video, because it was like, what if the Uber driver was neonemic? Basically, like when it's cold, she likes it colder. So like when it's cold outside, you turn the AC up colder when you're neonemic. You never heard of that?
What's it called again?
Neonemic?
Anemic?
Yeah, neonemic. So it's like when it's cold outside, but you want it to be colder. Like it's not cold enough, so you turn your AC on when it's cold outside. So that probably had an effect on our fries. And she didn't have a heater for the food, so the food wasn't hot. And the food probably was waiting on the DoorDash a little bit, because she looked kind of lazy when she dropped it off, because she kind of dropped it on the front door kind of hard. It kind of disrupted the burger.
So she was a lazy nemenemic.
Anemic, you said wrong.
The lazy part is speculation. I mean, I'm making.
But not the nemenemic part. Not that part. No, that's not speculation.
No, I know for a
we
fact.
know that for a fact that she nemenemic.
Yeah.
But the lazy part, you kind of just.
Yeah, that's a good hypothesis.
Hypotheses.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Hey, so in the last podcast, we was going around talking about people's horniest moments in their lives.
Yeah.
And not only did you not answer, but I'm very curious what your girl's answer is. She's actually standing right there. You can come on in.
Oh wow! Hey.
Hey.
You want to hit this?
Hey, stop.
Okay. All right.
The microphone right next to you,
At
baby.
least you offer.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what matters.
I'm never selfish.
How you doing, Tierra?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing splendid. It's great to have you back on the podcast.
Thanks.
Hey, so
Yes, for no
I'm
reason.
not even suited up this time, man. What's going on? Hey, so Lo juked the question last time. I could tell he didn't want to answer it.
I think I wanted to, but
should
it was
answer
just a whole bunch of people. No, I think it was just a whole bunch of people jumped in at the last
Now,
second.
this is when it was just us.
Yeah.
It was?
I answered it, Mans answered it, and you just didn't get to it. I was waiting for you to get
Oh,
to
for
it.
real? Damn.
And you let
Why?
us get. Because I'm curious
You're a
how
weird
horny
nigga.
you've ever
You're a
been.
weirdo.
That's it. Damn.
You're weird.
Okay, we'll let Lo start because I'm a little bit curious.
She right here. I actually got to think
Kiara,
of
have you
mine.
heard Lo's horniest story yet?
No.
Okay, so it's gonna be her first time too.
I got to think for it. It's like it's so.
No, you don't.
Here he goes. Now he goes. Niggas don't have a Rory story now. Niggas talk about have a Rory story now. Wow. Now what does Rory mean? You know.
We asked John. Do we ask John?
No, we're going
I don't think we got to John. No.
We asked Robin, nigga.
We're going
Stop
counterclockwise.
deflecting, man. Answer the question.
No. We're going,
Always.
we're going ladies first, and then by drippy. It's like you too drippy for me today. Like you gotta go first.
You always drippy, man.
You got socks on today. If you had socks off, then
So do you.
I know, but mine's are white socks.
Damn, that's a good point, John. I didn't
You know
even think about it like that.
You got black socks, so we're gonna reverse it. You're gonna go first now. I'm gonna go last.
Okay. All right. So Tira, because niggas bugging.
You're not gonna go first?
He just said ladies first. He just literally
Yeah,
said
ladies
okay,
first,
okay.
then low.
All right. Ladies low.
Ladies
others.
low, then Big Daddy John.
weirdo.
John's the type of guy that has girls to call him daddy too. I'm sure of it.
Big daddy.
I like
on top
Papi
of that.
Chula.
And that's just extra.
Yeah, that's a lot, bro.
That's a lot.
You gotta
you
be
don't
pretty
get it out,
persuasive to get that one, man.
All right. So my horniest moment was me and Lo. We're supposed to go get some food.
This was recent?
That boy rubbing his knees.
This is recent.
It was recent. You know, we were supposed to go get some food.
Of course.
And I'm thinking it's gonna be quick, and then we're gonna come back and do our thing, right?
Of course.
So the highway, I don't know, was it traffic or?
I think it was something happened on the highway, so it was blocked out.
Probably accident. It's
Yeah,
Atlanta,
like accident.
so.
Yeah, and then like all the roads were blocked, so we were going to Longhorn. It took us it said over 30 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, so we're driving the back streets, and I'm like horny, so I just start I lean the seat back and I start masturbating.
Yeah, on the seat? Where you wasn't in the Highlander, right?
No.
Oh, thank God. Because that just is not sanitary in the Highlander. Okay, great decision making so far. All
So
right.
then, I start doing it, and then he's like, "No, let me do it." So
While he's driving?
yeah.
Oh, y'all getting
That
free.
boy multi-talented.
So yeah, so it was another 20 minutes on the GPS. So he did it, and then I whipped creamed. He did it until I whipped creamed. And yeah, I couldn't wait to get back to the house. I was horny.
You know how great you have to be at multitasking
You
to
tell him-
drive.
You know he won that arm wrestling competition too, though. You know he got them hands. That boy won that. That boy with ease. That boy be like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, he
my.
did that for a living.
That's tough. That's tough.
That's real thoughtful of you, Lo, by the way.
But I
To
fuck
be
with that
driving
course.
and still offer.
Of course. Of
How
course.
do you just get randomly horny, though, while you're driving?
It happens.
I was
Did you
driving.
see a billboard or something?
I was driving.
He
I
was
know I get that, but
driving.
while you're in a car, I never got horny in a
Well,
car.
I was
So I'm
horny before we
asking.
left the house, but I didn't expect the food to take that long. So it was just let's go get
Oh,
food.
so it was
and
just
come
building
back.
up.
We
Yeah.
were picking up the food,
That
and I didn't know that it was
I should have
gonna.
pulled up on the shoulder and just
Low got
fucking
that
went.
presence. No driving. I bet he was driving off smooth.
He
wasn't
had the
He
GPS
laid
going.
back
He was
this.
doing a lot at one time.
Yeah, how long ago was it?
Wait,
What did he just do?
That's how it
Low like this.
Hey, how long ago was this?
Like a week and a half ago, too?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. So y'all in the prime then? Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all in the prime. If y'all having your horniest moments, so yours better not be from 8 years ago, Lo.
Real
Probably
talk. That's
is.
solid, though.
Yeah, that is. That is.
My horniest moment. Boy. No, I think I did tell you. I think I told you maybe, or maybe I said on the podcast where it was when me and you had sex for like 3 hours.
What?
Oh,
Oh yeah, you didn't tell me. You told me that.
Yeah, like three or 4 hours straight.
Yeah, that was crazy.
3 hours.
Yeah,
Look at this stallion over here, man.
that was
180 minutes.
It's a lot of minutes, man.
yeah. It wasn't just straight, but it was like I don't know why I just was hard for literally 3-4 hours. That shit was wild.
Take some dick pills.
I didn't actually.
To that
I didn't even know where to buy that from outside of
Mexico?
spaceship
CVS,
and
right?
Go to Texaco, you get some rhino or some hippo pills.
some hippo pills.
Yeah, they got
Rhino
hippo,
pills?
Rhino, they got zebra pills. Those make you itch. Don't get those.
Why you know this?
Right.
Why you know this?
John
Why?
was on a lot of marathons apparently.
Hey John, what's your freakiest moment when you took the
You
rhino
doing the Tokyo
pills?
Valentino or no?
Oh yeah, Tokyo
wait.
Valentino's also I want horny, but that's like freak level. That was also pretty crazy.
Even there?
No, I haven't been there yet.
Hey, don't answer yet because he just gave the vaguest answer ever. You didn't give no descriptive details.
Yeah, you
just
did.
said you just said you fucked for 3 hours.
Yeah, I can say that.
You what you want to know?
In detail.
How often I sweat?
Yeah.
Was
no sweat?
I need adjectives, descriptive.
Oh, that was the otter.
Oh, the otter?
Yeah.
How you feel about the otter?
The what?
The otter.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? When you know the otter puts the wood on his chest and he eats the food.
Yeah.
That was the worst way you could have described that. There's a lot of better ways to describe the position, John. That was not one of them, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
So Lowe's the otter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would be the wood.
Huh?
If you said the otter is on top of the wood, what are you saying?
Yeah, I swear,
This is
John,
the
I
worst
wish you
way.
had the camera on you and you said, huh?
No. You're the otter because you're on your back right now floating. And she,
Oh, I thought you meant like you still otter
y'all getting
stomach.
real freaky.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lowe's on top.
I thought you meant like the otter's laying on the wood eating like that.
No, the otter's not laying on the. No, so like the otter.
It's floating in the water.
It floats
In the
water,
woods
so
on
it eats
top
on
of
its
it.
stomach because the otter doesn't get out the water to eat. It eats in the water.
Oh, okay.
So they use the wood as a table, and they float on their back using their legs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I guess how you feel about that? I guess that's his question.
It's a great position. It was executed correctly with precise precision.
It was definitely dope. Bro.
What's your guys' favorite position?
Shit, I guess the otter shit.
I put them on. People be asking
either that or doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it on otter last night. Okay. Right.
All right.
That's it. That's the finisher right there. That's the finisher.
That's the finisher and starter. That's how you just you can end it like if it's new. You end it with that. That's the finish that catch you off guard. You got to put it in that lock bar. Remember, like in the hood, you had the windows with the jail locks. Yeah, like the black things. So you got to lock it up so you can't escape. See that muscle?
I don't know if I don't want to lock somebody up when I'm having sex with them so they can't escape. I don't know. I don't know. Hey John, that's not a vibe I'm trying to give off.
It's too late to leave now.
Okay.
John, this is a joke, right?
I got y'all.
Okay, cool. Cause you never answered that. What's your favorite position? You never answered that.
Because I don't really have a favorite position.
What you like?
For sure.
What you prefer?
Favorite position.
Your preference.
I'm lazy, so cowgirl.
Crazy.
You should have just said, "Hey, that's
Hey, and if I don't know her that well, reverse cowgirl, so she's not looking at me.
that's tough." This nigga's wild right here.
Just turn that way. Yeah, turn that way.
You wild as hell. You wild as shit.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, John. What's your freakiest moment? Your horniest, excuse me.
My horniest moment might have to be. I have a lot of horny moments.
Weekly, huh? Weekly?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But my horniest moment, I think when I start whispering in her ear. When I start whispering in my ear, I know I'm on 12. You know what I'm saying? Like I start talking about stuff like, yeah, it's about to go down.
Yo.
I'm ready when you are. I just start whispering. I'll be on go. You know what I'm saying? But that's normally off of the little lick. But I start getting hot off that brown. They say off that brown, that's going down. Bang bang city.
So you don't have like an actual moment, like one time where you was like, I'm just on some nut shit right now.
I think when I lost my virginity, I was hard that whole last period because I knew
Jesus Christ.
I was the whole last period. Like every time what I thought about it just didn't go down. Like I just learned about George Washington and hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, as fuck too. Like it ain't no hiding this one. I was excited.
You was in history class. That's a bad class to be hard, bro. Because they could be talking about some tragic shit. From
And
the past.
niggas like, what's up with you right now?
Niggas talking about the something about the British were coming and some revolt.
So niggas was dying and you was just hard.
Niggas getting wet.
A revolt was happening and niggas just straight hard.
What they
all
talking
the time.
about? It was some massacre. I wasn't paying attention.
Boston Massacre?
Boston Massacre?
Yeah, to be hard while you learned about a massacre. It's crazy, bro. That's a new level of horny, my guy. That's crazy.
Because I was about to lose my virginity, so I was just fresh. I had a bad girlfriend at the time. Like I bad to like she wasn't even fucking me at first. Had to, you know what I'm saying, put my magic in. And funny niggas was always winning, like no cap. So it's like I was ready. She was like, yeah, we're gonna do it. Her sister's car right after the bell, like
our sister
doing carpool. Her sister had tinted windows, so she parked like the student parking lot, like right when like you driving.
You fucking in a student parking lot
right after school. 3:34.
You guys arranged the fucking like you.
I was asking that, but maybe so. If you don't have like if you in school,
I couldn't take her home, and I didn't really have. I couldn't go to her crib. Her dad was crazy, so it was just like, man.
He was crazy. You know, he's crazy for a reason, right?
Huh?
He was crazy for a reason. Because his daughter's having sex in a school parking lot, so he's probably crazy for a reason.
I mean, that was her first time too. So it was like,
that what she told you?
Huh? No, it was the first time.
Oh, you
you sure? You know?
Okay.
So you had them like wet dreams, like J. Cole.
That day. Whole lot of red.
What? Wait, what?
Wait, what? Why did you need him to explain it to you, man? Damn.
He didn't get it.
That's his album that's about to drop.
Who?
Playboy Cardi has an album that everybody in the world's been waiting on.
Oh, I don't be waiting on like that. Not Playboy Cardi.
You know what I'm saying? Then when you pop a cherry, it's a whole lot of red. Never mind, Lo. Never mind. But yeah, so in there, and I went straight to basketball practice after that. Great practice too. Shit. I was lit.
I know you was dropping buckets.
24 rebounds. I'm stealing everything for the coach. Coach dribble, do a jump, stealing. I'm shooting. Man, I had the highest percentage.
How did you guys arrange that? She was like, we're gonna fuck in our car, which by the way,
no, in her sister's car.
But you said our sister, so I don't know what kind of.
Oh, my bad. No, not our sister, but her sister. But she was just cool, and we was like, we had no other options. So right when the bell rang, we ran quick so nobody would see us. We got in the car.
Oh man,
when the windows up. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, this the hole? This the hole.
You asked? And she's like, I think so. I'm not. Yeah, it is.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
Shit, I just watched porn before and just try to hope for the best. Nigga, I'm hard. I got my book bag in the front, like running.
How long did you last?
Huh?
How long did you last?
I had practice at 4 something, like 4:30. So it had to be at least 20, 30 minutes.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
To be hard,
I can't.
Bro, to be hard all last period.
No,
it's an absurdly long time, man.
Yeah.
No, nigga, no.
It had to be because I went right after
You
practice.
weren't fucking after for 30 minutes and
I don't
then
think
went
you were.
straight.
No, we didn't start fucking that time, but at the time period, we was in the car.
It was 30 minutes.
About 30
How
minutes.
long did the strokes go for?
Strokes probably like 9 minutes.
Okay, that's way more believable.
Yeah.
No, you
the
fucking
car was
for,
uncomfortable. I'm big.
That's what I'm saying. Not only you in the car, you know, you fucking for 30 minutes and they go straight to basketball practice. That's crazy. There's no way.
No, but yeah, this is a whole time frame and that percentage, but it was straight. But it was awkward, but it was good just to get that experience off.
The only time some shit like that happened to me is when I had to drive like across town to go meet somebody to go fuck. Like if I lived on the south side and I went to school on the east side and I was driving to the east side thinking that I was gonna fuck. That's the only other time I think I've done like something where I was just horny for an extensive period of time and not like fucking.
Like when it actually happened, I wasn't like it was just the thought of it. Cause I'm thinking it's gonna be magical. I thought it was gonna be like a porn scene. Like I got the AC vent in the back, so I'm trying to adjust my leg. It wasn't comfortable, but it was.
I'm gonna say nothing about fucking in the backseat.
Yeah, like, it wasn't like what I thought it was gonna be, but it was still fun because in my head, like I fucked her, I did it. Oh man, yep.
There's a lot of things wrong with that story.
A whole lot.
So many things.
Lot.
So many. Wait, you ever fucked in the car?
Nah,
it's
I
the
don't
worst.
think I ever want to. Maybe in my Audi. Like,
I did it recently,
seats.
but it just
might
like,
be
I don't
roomy.
like it. I really just like need space because it's like it's only so much you could do.
Yeah,
that's not a good representation unless y'all already established something. That's your first time, and that's you want to.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, you could do the auto there though.
What?
Huh? So have you fucked in the car before?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
How does that even happen? How does
it
the
was,
car
but it
become
wasn't.
the
But
best?
it wasn't me though. So
No, it wasn't him though.
There's no way. There's no way, man.
Talk to
What
Tell
you
Lo the story.
tell us the story.
yeah, wow.
Tell Lo the story of how that even happens, because it has to be like you guys have nowhere else to do it. I refuse to believe people voluntarily fuck in their car.
Sometimes you just
no, we had somewhere else to do it. I was living on my own, had my own apartment and everything. It's just right then and there. If you're horny, why not just go ahead and
Why not just do
You
it?
always wait
Well,
10
wait.
minutes till you get home.
Because like sometimes you want to experience the bed get boring, right?
Yeah, that's
so
spontaneous.
yeah,
stuff
it's
hits different.
spontaneous.
Like, girl, like that. Like you just.
I've done it, at the park on the slide.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
low. You been on the
I
slide?
was like, how come we don't be doing that? We're about to go on Google Maps and find some parks tonight.
Yeah.
I'll be trying to figure out. I ain't heard this yet.
On the jungle gym with it. On the jungle gym.
Oh man.
Put the hat back on.
The park is dangerous for guys though, because you don't want to be a predator the rest of your life.
Literally for the rest of your life.
For women, it's not as tragic of a worse consequence.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But for men, you can't, because next thing you know, you got to start ringing doorbells of neighbors, and you tell them you're a predator, and they ask why. You say like you tried to have too much fun at the park, and then they just take it the wrong way.
Yeah, man.
See, I be trying to tell her, I'm wholesome, so I don't do none of that stuff.
He's lying.
Nice guy low.
I'm lying.
Yeah.
No,
That's
I'm not.
spontaneous stuff. Girls like that though. Just random.
Yeah,
Because, like,
random.
in a car.
No, I get that, but a car is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I ain't never did nothing in the car before.
What?
I would
Throw
never
those
take low
seats
as a
back.
person, man.
Yeah, I've never done anything in the car before.
I don't think so.
Throw them
How about that one time you
back,
said-
blow that back out?
Huh?
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
I thought you would call me out on my lie because I clearly have done something in the car before.
No, that was good. That was the whole troll, man. That was
Yeah.
good. I was gonna. You can talk about it if you want to talk
Remember
about it.
Snapchat?
Oh yeah, I did. Did you? How much of these podcasts you watch?
Huh?
How much of the podcasts you watch?
Like probably 40 minutes.
Okay, so you probably never heard. And I'm gonna let Lo tell you that story.
Yeah,
now.
tell
What
me.
do you have on your phone, John?
If you text me my iPhone, I don't have it on.
What emoji is that?
Yo, let me see that.
I've never in my life seen an otter emoji in my life. Yo,
Did he show you an otter
Yes, an
emoji?
otter emoji.
There's no way,
I've
bro.
never in my life.
Hell.
want to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what am I looking at?
I've never seen an otter. I've never seen an otter emoji.
They heard the podcast. They tuned in.
I've never seen an otter emoji.
They tuned in. You know what
I've never seen it either.
Oh, can you please? All right, part of this story is is agent explaining how much of a petty man I am
Oh, okay.
because she doesn't understand. Like I'm,
Yeah, he's beyond petty. I don't think he's petty with you. He might just be moving different with you. He'll treat you
and
nice.
I'm trying to explain to her I've changed a lot.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
a lot.
So how
Like,
was
a
you
lot.
being petty?
Oh, essentially I was just fucking with somebody, and then I didn't know that she was dating somebody else or was in a relationship with somebody else at the time. But then word got out that I was fucking with her, and then a nigga tried me and said how she ain't really fucking that cornball ass nigga, all fat and all that yada. So I was like, oh okay, bet. So then one day I was taking her home, and then she gave me head in the car. And
Which
then-
I'm not opposed to, by the way. That
Yeah.
you can't say no to head in the
While
car.
driving or stopping?
Don't matter.
No, we was parked in the
Don't matter.
well at the time we were parked in her whatchamacallit.
You almost wrecked my fender trying to do that in the parking lot. I wasn't even on the road yet.
Tough. And allegedly I recorded her and put it on Snapchat.
What?
Obviously, like
Yeah.
That's petty.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly.
And then he never followed me on Snapchat. So I knew the word was gonna get around that I did it because we had mutual friends. And so then I put it up there. I didn't mean for agent to see it and a whole bunch of other people to
you have
see
no
it.
idea how caught off guard I was to see my friend get his dick sucked on Snapchat. That's just not what I subscribe for, bro.
You just check your phone. Like, what's low up to?
Like, it's like DJ Khaled on a jet ski having fun, Low getting his dick sucked. Like, it wasn't what I had planned.
And then once I figured out what's all the people who I knew needed to see it saw it, then I allegedly took it down allegedly
That's
know.
petty.
And then
He's petty.
word got
Very.
and then word got around that back to him that what was happening, and he ain't never talked to me. He almost actively avoided me for like the next year and a half.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, he's not
very
like
tough.
that with me.
Yeah, I can't
He's
imagine
not.
he is.
So he's really petty then.
Yeah, not anymore. I don't think actually.
Not anymore.
I'll be trying to
still
check-
petty,
telling me he's
but he
so
toned down
petty.
he toned down his petty a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
a
wow.
lot.
That's good.
Exactly. But I'll be trying to, I try to better myself as a man,
Yeah.
Be trying to.
Yeah, I'm
I'll be
saying.
trying to.
Of course.
But yeah, I'm not as petty as I used to be. I used to be peak level petty. Like, even that shit I be doing with T-Jack is not even like the level of pettiness I used to be reaching. But I give it up.
You're like an amateur with the petty now. You're no longer pro. That's cool.
No. I'm like a veteran, almost out of the league type of petty.
Nah, you're like
I know all the tricks to do it, but I ain't gonna do it no more.
You're like Kevin Garnett on the Timberwolves at 40 years old.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I can teach
you teaching the youngins how to get it done.
And every now and then when I get in the game, I might drop them off a little something I learned back in the day. That's the type of petty I'm on right now. I'm definitely not amateurish. Because I can get back out there,
Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind, man.
You know
what I'm saying? Once petty.
Always petty. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I just want to make sure.
You think everybody has a little petty in them?
Oh, for sure.
A little bit. I think it's human nature to...
That nigga John said it quick.
I'm petty sometimes.
Sure,
yeah, you are petty. She said sometimes
What's the pettiest thing you ever done?
I honestly don't know off the top of my head, but almost kind of what he said, like proving something, like I know somebody's gonna see it, type of thing. So it probably was like something on social media.
Yeah, think about where I'm at now is like I actually don't have to go out of my way to be petty. I just know that after I'm done fucking with somebody for whatever reason, if it ends on bad terms, she can see me on her fucking timeline. So that's tough, and it's gonna hurt her a little bit when I get my fourth car, and then when I achieve something, I get a new plaque or this blew up. Like I know it's gonna she can be like, oh wow, I'm not a part of that. It's because she fucked up.
She fucked up.
She fucked up. It's not even possible for me to fuck up.
Oh,
that's not even humanly possible.
Okay, God forbid. God forbid.
So I don't even have to try and be petty. I just know I'm being petty by existing and thriving. I swear to God, bro, I wouldn't even have to try to be petty no more. I don't go out of my way to be petty. You know what I'm saying? I just know
I've gone out of my way to be petty.
Yeah, I don't think you do it no more though.
No. But,
I don't think you might do it, but you got too much stuff going on for you to be wasting time being petty right now. Right? Okay.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, because otherwise that's just a waste of time, right?
I mean, it depends on what's waste of time to you, right? Like
waste of time is
like if it makes you feel good, right?
No, that's okay. You can take that logic. You can rock with that. You can just try acid tomorrow. It's gonna make you feel good.
But what's it good for you? But the long term effect is so negative that it doesn't outweigh.
You don't know that
acid.
The long term effect of being petty, long term. Imagine you broke up.
But that's the reason why.
Now, and you were petty about it for the next 8 years. That's not gonna have negative consequences for you.
But that's the reason why I stopped, because now I'm realizing that the potential long term negative.
Oh, okay, all right. So you learn it.
Yeah, that's why.
That's beautiful, man. To see you grow is beautiful. It's real beautiful.
Man, I'm just trying
to. Look at you. First pause, man. Look at you. Yo, you came with the little Levi jeans. He got the dry fit socks on, the Spurgo sweater, and the beanie. Oh, boy. Gray beanie.
Big drip.
The gray beanie.
She wanna on a lit.
Thanks for censoring it.
Yeah, I was about to say it.
I'm happy
Appreciate
you did
that, John.
Happy you did that.
Thank you, man.
That boy Lo really came. I don't even think you did that. I think he had another fit on with no socks on. She said, "No, we're not doing this today."
No,
I literally wore this to the other shoot we did. What are you talking about?
I think you did that. How often do you dress him?
Never. Stop.
Never.
Y'all acting like I'm children. Stop. Stop.
It's not that.
She give you hints. She look at you like this.
But sometimes she probably doesn't even say shit. She just looks at you and she looks unimpressed, and you just know. Let me go back into the closet.
No, there's plenty of times where I just walk out with wearing whatever I want to.
I don't believe that, bro.
Stop.
I don't believe that.
Nah, she be dressing. She be putting stuff where you see it. Like, I don't want to wear this today. How did it get here?
Like she'll put the stuff that she thinks you should wear at the very
she
front.
hide the stuff that you don't want you to put on. Have you seen my other jeans?
I ain't gonna lie, my mom used to do that shit. My mom used to just throw shit away. I be looking for pants and shirts. She's like, no, you wore that shirt too many times. I'm throwing it away. I'm like, I actually liked it.
So
yeah.
So you're saying you don't need fashion advice?
From who, you?
No, I'm saying you have right here, boom, a second eye.
I mean,
when you're putting on
I don't mind receiving advice from her.
Okay,
but not you, nigga.
You're getting disrespectful, and I was trying to be so positive.
Actually, I still want to know where you got that from.
What?
The college dropout.
You know
pull over.
Man, just make good decisions. Feel me? Got this on Etsy.
Oh, for real?
For real. Etsy.
Etsy's like it's like a website. It's like eBay, but for like artsy people. So people will create like desks or designs or
jewelry, right?
Yeah, jewelry, all kind of stuff on there.
Damn.
Where'd you get the socks from?
These right here, from my mom.
Oh, you
talking about me? Oh. They're from Walmart.
No, I was talking to Agent.
Huh?
Yeah, these ones right here from my mom. So I got these. Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed. Look real carefully. Zoom in on my toes, John.
I can't do that.
My two toes beside my big toe are actually half webbed together. You guys see that? Do you guys half see that? They're webbed halfway up, and then they separate.
Oh, so when you lose enough weight, your amphibian powers will kick in, and you can start swimming better.
Oh yeah, we talk about that. We gonna get our superpowers tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not you. You're not black, so not you.
Yeah, black people only exist in America.
Yeah, only African
no black
American.
people in Africa.
What is that on 21st?
21st tomorrow.
So we're getting powers.
What's that powers you gonna have, bro?
I don't know. Like, if I was gonna have power, I need I want to be able to control my body parts. They can get bigger and smaller.
Oh, okay.
So I was about to say, because you already do that now, but so out of all things in the world, you just want your body parts to get bigger and smaller.
When you repeat it like that, it sounds like a sorry superpower. So I want to change it. I want to change
Technically,
it.
that means like you could be a giant.
Yeah, I could be a giant or I could be really small.
Cool.
But
Yeah.
technically also means that he can add 2 inches to his dick. That's also what that means.
Why would you
No,
just
look,
say
look,
2?
look.
I was thinking 5 to 6.
Look, you could make your wingspan. You could be in the NBA tomorrow if you got the
could.
superpower.
But that's
Yeah.
crazy. He still didn't want to do that. Actually, no, you can't.
No,
Just because you get taller doesn't mean you're in the NBA. You have to actually,
I'm already
actually practice.
I'm
I've
already
seen
a,
some
I'm already a
7'2" guys
goat.
with no
I'm
talent.
already goated on the hoop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is. He is. And think about it like this:
Yeah.
you could also go real miniature, and you can kind of just sneak in any room now because you could just sneak
Well, I
through
got the power of
all.
Mystique. What's Mystique? What's her power?
Trespassing. Okay.
I mean, it could just
Okay.
What's her name? Mystique. What's her powers?
She disguises, so she didn't.
be. Are you
change
talking
her
about
I
the
wanna be that.
Fantastic Four guy that be stretchy?
No,
He's
no,
a
no,
stretch
no.
guy?
No, I want to be Mystique actually.
I don't know who that is, bro.
Disguise
From X-Men, the blue girl from X-Men.
that just-
Oh,
that's
what'd
how-
she do?
She disguises. She can like.
So I can
make
change
up-
it to you and act just like you and sound like you.
That's kind of boring though, bro. I don't want to be nobody else.
No, that's perfect though.
It
could
would be
walk
kind
in-
of cool to
I-
be Jeff Bezos. I
No,
just
you can
walk
be a
in there.
billionaire. You'd be a billionaire.
Yeah, I could walk as Jeff Bezos. Wire.
But you're not actually a billionaire though. That's
Yeah.
No. You could pretend to be the
Yeah.
2K CEO and then add more servers. Like you can make a lot of good happen.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's passwords that get.
Well, I can make a lot of bad happen. There's gonna be a lot of villains out there. I don't know
Okay.
which I'm gonna be at.
All right,
Depending on
John.
the powers I get gifted with.
Well, moving your body parts ain't gonna be. You,
So
you
hopefully,
ain't taking over nothing.
hopefully
with that shit.
hopefully we're both gonna be superheroes because I don't want you to be my arch enemy. And we have to fight. And
You
then
gone too far
I have
in
to
this.
take her, kidnap her. And now you have to come save her. Now you talking to Asian
He's
like
got a whole.
Hey, and right now, again, me saving her wouldn't even be that problem because if you're just moving body parts, my nigga.
No, but I'm saying like, what if we was arch enemies for real? Like we got our powers tomorrow.
That
and-
means I have a terrible superpower because if my arch nemesis moves his body parts, and that's what I'm competing
Wait,
with.
pause. You don't get strong when you get bigger neither. You're just gonna be a weak big guy.
no, I don't want that power no more. Y'all.
And niggas just get pushed and he just fall over.
Yeah, I just want. Yeah, I'm gonna be changed. Or
You
I
you
could-
Mystique.
Yeah, I'm gonna be you.
Oh.
She's not gonna know who is which, and then she gonna have to choose.
Or
Choose
she
the
or
wrong
she would
one.
just say something that I would know.
But I'll have your knowledge too,
That's not how that works. She doesn't have her knowledge.
John.
huh?
He doesn't know.
That's 2 powers, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't. She doesn't have the knowledge of everybody else.
No, that's the what power I want though. I want. But
So you want
the,
2 powers?
The only way I can transform to, I have to have a piece of your DNA, and I can.
Hey, this is going a little too deep. This is going.
There's requirements for your superpower to work.
It's going deep. This
You
is
I can
going,
get one right.
this is going way too deep.
What power would you have?
Either teleportation.
So in the midst of a battle, you just go leave it.
No, in the midst of me
Wait,
robbing
first
a
of all, why
bank,
is-
I can just leave it. nigga.
Wait,
Why do you feel like you're giving me so many battles, bro? Are you in battles daily right
He
now?
created a whole like
we're
Avengers
superheroes.
movie.
That's gonna happen. Or we may be a villain. I don't know. When we get our letter in the mail,
Or either that, or I'm controlling time. Like he's like, you're gonna get the letter in the mail.
you
of
never
which
know
is super.
what you got drafted to be, a villain or hero. You got to follow your destiny.
I'm gonna be able to have the ability to control time.
Okay.
Those are boring, bro.
He's gonna transport. He's gonna come in. It's time to fight. Not me. You gonna vent
Or
it?
I just teleport you in the air and then watch you drop and I teleport somewhere else.
No. The best.
No, that nigga's like, I ain't think about
I
that.
did
I'm not equipped for that.
Wait. So
you can't teleport people by proxy. You can't just touch someone and teleport with you. What kind of shit is that?
Yes, they can. They do it all the time.
You're teleporting. You're not teleporting others. That's a whole nother superpower.
Yeah. No, Nightcrawler does that right now. He already does that.
But that's the example he gave. That's how you know it's a bad argument because he was arguing multiple superpowers.
No, I'm not saying flying. What I'm saying is you can just teleport. You touch somebody, you teleport somewhere, and you just teleport back.
So in your superpower, everything you touch also teleports.
Yeah, if I touch something,
those are teleports.
So I mean, the ground gonna transport too.
Hey, the best superpower is to find out, to know the truth about every situation. Because I actually don't need nothing special to happen in my life. I just need to know when someone's lying to me. That way.
That's horrible. Nigga, that's actually a really bad superpower.
You had a
I can just pause life and then just kill you in a battle, and then we're back to where we're at.
But the thing is, I'm actually not assuming I'm gonna be in battles every day for the rest of my life.
But then that's when you fall short.
I'm assuming I could. That means I could basically read your fucking brain, bro.
Until I smack it out you.
Okay, cool. But you're not gonna know I have a superpower.
With his body part moving?
No.
I'm gonna slap you back with my equally equivalent strong body parts, bro.
No. But then, as my body gets bigger, my muscles are going to get bigger. I'm not going. If my hand gets bigger.
Oh my god!
He's adding a bunch of shit.
But like, it wouldn't make no sense for me to be same size. So like, I would headbutt you. I grow my head.
Okay, but if your muscles get bigger, that doesn't mean they get stronger. There's a difference.
But even if it's not as strong, it will hurt more to you. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Because now
I guess it's true. Like your palm would attack more of my face,
but it would take him longer to wind it up.
Also, like you would have to, assuming how big you get, big guy, you would have to get pretty low. You had to like do a golf swing to reach me at the floor.
Yeah, but
right?
It's gonna be hard for me to miss. What if I just make my fingers real long and just smack you from here? Say you talking too much, smack. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, shut your mouth, smack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do anything, or get my toes and grab you by your ankles and slang you.
No, mine would be the best superpower because people wouldn't think it was a superpower. I would just know the truth about what's going on all the time. And that's enough for me to live comfortably. You know what I'm saying? You get the snakes out. I go to LA. I just make LA a wholesome place by myself. I just get to asking questions. And you find out all the opportunistic cap artists out there. And so people be like, they'll credit me with helping make LA a better city. You know what I'm saying? And
if you're able to go in the future, you almost become like omnipotent. Like if I'm able to go into the future and tell what happens, I can like then prevent it and come back.
That is kind of cool. Yeah, like for example, when you watch like superhero movies or shows specifically, they get bored after a few seasons and they're like, Flash being fast isn't enough content. Flash can also be so fast that he can create natural disasters. So you're like,
that's always been a thing, though.
Weather.
That's always been a thing.
Flash can be so fast that he can go back in time.
That's also been a thing.
Okay, Flash time travels.
Those have all been things before.
And then like Flash is actually so fast he can stop time and do things.
That's also been a thing.
Then you ask yourself like, then actually Flash should have no problems if he could always just stop time and stop them from.
But it causes problems though. It's always a cause and effect to each thing he do.
So no, but that's a Superman dilemma though. That's a Superman dilemma.
I'm Flash, right? And let's say somebody pops up and starts shooting at me or it throws a punch. If I could stop time, there's actually no reason I should ever get hit by anything.
I don't think you can stop time like that, but he
can actually stop time.
Stop time.
Wait, huh?
And it's actually not even really stopping time. He moves so fast that the surrounding things around him are so slow that he just almost stops it. Yeah, like on the X-Men movie when he was running and everything was like almost so slow that it was stopped.
He was just moving.
That's what the Flash can do. Yeah.
Oh.
And he's so fast that he can phase.
He can vibrate through solid material.
Yeah, so it's like they just kept introducing new things Flash could do, and I'm cool with it.
But that's a Superman dilemma. It's like why are we even writing comic books for Superman if you can literally do everything?
Yeah, because Superman was watching Flash as he ran, and Flash was looking at him like, you can see me? Like, Superman was just looking at him. Remember when they got in that, remember they was battling? And Flash was running, and Superman like this, and saw him running, and he got nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, and Superman's fairly fast now.
Yeah.
So, babe, what you want? What's your superpower?
Yeah.
I was going to say be able to tell the future. But
tell the future's pretty cool.
Facts.
Yeah.
Tell the future's like, no, it's not. I lied. That'd be the most boring life to live if you just knew everything that was gonna happen.
Yeah,
you would be
that's
rich.
when he said that.
You could just keep winning the lottery. You could play stocks. You'd make so much money if you were a hedge fund manager. You'd have so many friends. But I feel like it'd be boring if you knew what was coming up. The fun is like making the mistakes,
not knowing what's happening, like something different happening.
But you can stop doing it. Like I don't have to always go to the future.
If you know what's gonna happen next, you're gonna want to keep knowing.
Do you think that if you know the future and you Like, have you ever seen the movie Happy Death Day? Like, she knew she was about to die, but if you take, like, if I go to Starbucks, then I go to the mall, and then I die in a car accident. If I wake up that day and prevent, like it happened on this, I see it happening on March 16th. I wake up that day and I don't do that. Would I still die in a car accident that day if that's just inevitably the day I'm supposed to die? Like if I don't do it in that order.
Also, I feel like
you
see
what
I'm saying? Could you prevent, if you see it in the future, can you
you end up changing the future anyway. So the future would always be changing anyway.
Yeah, always be changing.
I guess, but then it wouldn't be the future.
So you would never die, well, unless you got out of old age.
Like, would you still die in that order if you're supposed to die that day? Like,
I think you would.
You get what
but she didn't die in that movie. She didn't die in that order. She always died in various other spots. It was just that day that she was going to die.
I'm just wondering if you switch it up, like.
But that was also, she was stupid in that movie. But yeah, if I do something, I could be potentially just changing the future so much so that the future is now something else after the event occurs, right?
I get that, but
because
in my head, I think there's fate, so I don't think you'd be able to change that.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Is it just fate that I would just die on March 16th?
Yeah.
No matter what I do.
And I think you'd be wildly miserable knowing the exact day you're gonna die.
Yeah. There was another movie like that called like Countdown, and I actually downloaded the app and everything to see. Like people were in the movies like downloading the app.
You download the app?
I did download the Countdown app to see when
you were gonna die.
Yeah. Like me and my friends did it.
These are horrible friends.
Everybody in the movie basically did it,
These are
but
horrible friends.
it doesn't really.
What if it was like tomorrow?
What did it say?
Hours.
What did it say?
It said like a whole bunch of days from now. Like I'm gonna be older, so it was good. But I don't really believe in that.
Oh, you gonna be
That's
good?
crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, yo,
I
what's
think I was
going
like
on
in
today?
my 80s or
So I'm dying today
something.
at
By the
9.
time it said a whole bunch of years from now.
You just hit somebody up like, you trying to film video day? I mean, shit, before 9. I die at 9, so we can do it. Like, we can run it before, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can eat before. I don't want to die on an empty.
But
stomach.
one of the friends I was with it said a day for her, but it wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just wanted to see if it was really an app for the movie, and it really was an app.
So I'm trying to think about what the purpose of the app is. Did they get your information? Like, do you have to create an account?
Yeah, you do have to create an account.
That's
how
that's the only reason why. They had to create the information, try to figure out how many people watch the movie, try to figure the demographic, all that. That's literally what that was about.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That is tough.
But I guess that's it. Are you gonna stay or are you gonna?
Huh?
You gonna stay or
You
you
trying
gonna
to pack up your girl? Just be straight with her if you want to pack her up. What's wrong with this guy, bro?
I just asking. You know, we gotta talk about what's going on Twitch.
If her powers came in, she would have saw that coming.
Yeah. Yep. See.
I was about to pat me up soon. Here it comes. You want me to leave? You want me to leave now? Okay.
I'm just asking because we about to get into this.
What if
Twitch.
she just start preempting everything you about to do? Like, here he goes. You want to fuck
Here he
again?
goes.
So
Yeah. No.
Yep. He wants to put it in me. Go ahead.
she know, like in 45 minutes you'd be hungry. She had the Uber Eats order on the way. Like
That'd be amazing.
That
You
would be
would
crazy.
like
The
That'd be
exact
amazing.
moment you think like, I kind of want some Chick-fil-A, it just arrives at your door. That'd be wild.
That
Wow,
would be cool.
that would be dope as hell.
You see Mike? They're on the desk.
Huh?
How do you know I asked that?
He's talking to us.
Yeah, stupid,
And she could see what type of fit you're gonna put on and
Ooh.
already have something else ready.
Ready for it because they knew it was.
She
gonna
could
be
hide the
Yeah,
shit
they
that you were
can
about
feel
to
your
wear.
clothes.
I know. I don't know why y'all acting like I can't dress myself.
And Lowe's about to put this on. Fuck no. Let me go ahead and just reverse this. I knew this
They
by
cover
Tuesday.
your
Last
clothes,
Tuesday, I knew you
baby.
were gonna put that on.
That's crazy. So if I wear something else, y'all gonna make fun of me. Then when I dress nice, y'all still gonna make. Okay, I see.
We're not making fun of you.
I see. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool, bro. Don't worry about it. I could come for you.
He about to be petty.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm trying
Load it up, load it up.
I can really come for you, but I ain't gonna do it.
Our power's coming in 5 minutes now. Maybe enemies. So
Wait, for real?
Our power's kicking
You're
in 5
not
minutes.
black. You're not black, bro. You're not.
Well,
it's not
obviously the powers aren't real.
Huh?
Just
How
let
you
you
know?
know.
How you know?
The powers aren't real.
How you know?
All right.
All right, let's put a $500,000 bet on this.
And if I was to stop time and go forward and come back, I might be able to make that bet for you. But
If you ever see the future.
So we can agree to $500,000 right now, cash.
I guess the future me would have came back already.
How do you know my
told me.
power is not real or not? Like how I won't know what power I have until I get my letter in the mail to determine if I'm gonna be a villain
okay.
or a superhero.
All right,
That's
John.
not happening.
If you're getting your letter in the mail, then you're being scammed. All right, that's what's happening right now.
Imagine having superpowers but still catch COVID. That'd be
tough.
so.
That would be a good superpower to not be able to catch COVID.
I don't want
Yeah,
that
that'd
power.
be a dope superpower to not ever get sick.
Yeah,
You just die
To never
by
get sick.
accident. Like you just had to
like
get
that's
hit
your
by a
power
bus or
that you
something.
don't get sick.
mean,
I would actually do that.
That's a good superpower.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Bro, I would just find out where the outbreaks are and walk around.
What does that do? What does that do?
I'd just be like, Zambia? All right, fuck. I just pull into Zambia and start walking around. I was just shaking everyone's hands.
Just jabbing them up.
And immediately
You sick
licking
as fuck. What up, my boy? I can't get sick. It's good. It's good. It's good.
You
You
look
look real
direction
sick.
real quick. Just-
So that means so you can unprotected sex and not worry about anything.
oh, that'd be crazy.
Whoa.
Yo,
You can have.
you can change people's
Whoa.
lives,
We
John.
don't need no more condoms.
All these
No more condoms.
Yeah,
Just raw
that nigga change his
dog.
power right now.
Raw
all the
dog.
women
No
that
condoms.
haven't fucked since they caught some shit. You could literally make their whole year, bro.
Oh.
And people will pay you thousands of dollars to fuck.
Hey,
my God.
I think
Whoa.
about girls that have like stuff like HIV, like they can't get rid of it. They gotta pay me top dollar to get some dick.
That's what I just said.
First of all, he just said that.
I thought it sounded better.
Also, I found out because I was talking to someone who had it that you could get undetectable to the point where it's not a 0% chance, but there's almost a 0% chance that it's transferable.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
So did you have sex with that person?
No.
Okay then.
No.
So even when it's that close, people still not having sex. But if you can't catch nothing at all,
Yeah.
you could be laying down the greatest dick of all time, bro.
Of all time.
All the
To these women who
HIVs are-
don't they just can't have sex, bro.
They can.
Well, they can, but like
It's
it's
just
very
challenging.
very hard.
Can you imagine like her hearing the words like, "Oh, I'm immune"? She'd be elated. Think about that for a moment.
Think how horny she'll get.
That right there be the horniest.
Hey,
That'd be a
you
horniest
could
moment
be
right
like
there.
you could be a scientist in the middle of a pandemic just trying to figure shit out because it can't touch you. Like that'd be hard, bro. No cap, that'd be hard.
They
Not
can
only-
try vaccines on me.
Yeah, you can just try. Yeah, you can be a test subject.
That's something that gets
That's
a lot of
good
money.
point.
Get a lot of
I'll
money
never
from
get
that.
well.
Well,
I can't get-
technically, you
it
can't
won't
get
work.
sick, then the immune.
Yeah,
Yeah, this shit won't work.
I just thought.
Yeah.
It'd be no point.
Or they would
If
just
you
use
put
your
stuff
blood.
in me.
They use your blood as
as
part
as
of
a
the
cure.
As a cure.
I'm
yeah.
the cure.
Well, that's
You're
not
the
a
cure
good
for
thing.
everything.
That's not a good thing.
No.
You can be in a lab. They're gonna be pumping blood out you
Your
the rest of your
blood
Oh
life.
yeah,
will
if I don't have
Right.
no powers, then it's just I'm secure. It's gonna have me tied up. And now I'm never gonna be.
No,
hurt
you
again.
just charge top dollar for your blood.
No, it don't
They're
work like
just
that.
gonna
No.
steal you. These
They're not-
countries are gonna
They're
want
gonna
you, bro.
take me. They're gonna take me, and then I can't do nothing because I'm still average. I'm just a cure. I'm just gonna be locked up in the. I don't like that power no
He'll be
more.
locked
I don't
up.
want it. I don't want it.
And niggas would be killing you.
Yeah, niggas be draining you every day. Yeah, we need 14 fluid ounces. Get ready.
That's wild. And you had to like give up semen, snot, spit,
Everything.
and
Hair
blood,
samples,
everything.
skin samples,
Skins. Yeah, you had to
blood
give
follicles,
everything.
toenails.
You solving like imagine niggas using you for like miscellaneous shit.
Do I
like,
regenerate though?
Like receding hairline. Like, niggas is like, I need your hair just to get fixed, like fix this receding hairline. Like there's a whole bunch of other shit that's going on, but they want you to like solve the
On
receding
some real
hairline.
shit though, like it kind of does take for society to be whole, like some people to make that sacrifice. And this is gonna sound crazy, but the CEOs for these Fortune 500 companies, they're already doing it. I know everyone likes to sit here and pretend like those are glorious jobs and there's nothing but positivity. These guys don't have lives, bro. They don't take time off. All they do is listen to fucking shareholders. They spend their whole day trying to make other people money. I can't imagine that's too fulfilling. Like the fact that Elon Musk sleeps in his goddamn factory to take his private jet to commute to his other multi-billion-dollar business to go sleep in that building once he's done is crazy to me. And he doesn't spend time with his family, his kids, nothing, because he's busy sacrificing everything just so that people can drive their shitty electric car on TikTok. So what I'm trying to say is, for society to be whole, it does take some psychopathic people to sacrifice everything. So John, you just had to be that person, bro. You had to sit there in
Honestly,
the lab.
some people might actually find like purpose in that though. Like imagine someone who's like utterly depressed and they just feel like they're gonna end it all. If you gave them the power to be the cure of everything, they would be fine with being used all
They
the
don't want
time.
to end it more.
No, I actually think they would find purpose.
I'll be
Purpose
mad or I
in
can't
life.
die.
yeah,
now.
they would find
Am I
purpose in
immune?
life.
Am I immune?
Oh yeah, because you would have like a moral obligation to the world.
Yeah.
to
Exactly.
Not die.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You would have a purpose in life at that point. So then they wouldn't want to end it all. They'd be like, "Oh my god, I actually have a purpose."
But that's assuming
that's
that the reason they want to die is because they don't have a purpose in life. That's not a safe assumption to make.
There's plenty of people like that.
What are you
I'm just saying
do?
to those people.
But your life is never gonna be regular again. You're not gonna be just walk around and like hang out with your girl.
Those people were literally like a day or two removed from ending it all. So I don't think like in their mind, like if they're just busy for the rest of their life, that's going to be a problem.
Can you imagine being like 89 and they're like, "Don't die on us yet. We still have to figure out measles."
Yeah, we got a couple other diseases coming that they don't know about. An alien drop down. We can see if you're compatible with you. Then you go fuck her. The alien.
I just thought about that, but as soon as there's like a cure for everything, as soon as there's a cure for everything,
yep, kill them.
Yeah, then that's it. Like you go back to being there's no purpose to you no more.
No,
I guess.
Or you could just get it done really quick in like 2 or 3 years tops and live a life and be rich.
Facts.
Yeah, true.
It don't gotta be a lifetime thing.
And like if you just start like donating your sperm, I'm sure that'd go for millions. I'm sure that'd go for millions.
The uncurable kids.
You can have your own island of just like immune people.
Kids. Wow.
And they're like, don't go around Johnny. Johnny can catch it. So don't talk to Johnny. And you could be like a superior race.
Wow. That
so a cult.
Problems.
A cult. That doesn't sound like
a cult of people who.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Turned completely bad.
A cure cult, yeah.
A cure cult.
Because they can't catch nothing, so they'll just multiply and then release diseases on the regular people, and they'll all die and take over the world. And then the cure will be the only race left.
We gotta get John out of this. John goes so deep into these things. We're just talking about very simple things.
That could be true. It started off as a good idea, and then somebody wanted to.
But that's
power.
Everything though. Everything will start off as a good idea. Every superpower could go horribly wrong.
Think about when you start letting off just scabies, rabies, or what else? What other bad is it? What's better had the plague?
That'd be wild as shit.
But don't you guys think there's essentially a cure for everything already? They just don't tell us because if everyone is cured, there's no pharmaceutical business. Hospitals, doctors, they're not making no money. I feel like there's a cure for stuff they're never going to tell us. Like in other countries, they could like eat a whole bunch of stuff and not get sick. We do it. Or like cancer isn't as high, HIV. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I think there's a cure, but I think in the United States, that's how they make their money.
I think in the United States, yeah, I agree with you to a certain extent, but I feel like when we say things like that, we're just like ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how
everything. It's like you're just ignorant.
He just waited, like he patiently waited to say that.
I'll let you finish. No, wait. Just so I can let you know how ignorant you are.
It's like when flat earthers say things like, but like when you think about it, like the fact that I can like go on a plane and it looks flat, and then they'll skip to a scientist, and the scientist will be like, no, the reason for this is because, and when they give the reason, they're like, of course there's a fucking reason. Because I don't need people to explain to me that gravity exists. I could just drop Ty's lotion that Lo needs to use more often, and it'll tell me that shit hits the floor, man.
But think about it. What if they teach you all this stuff that's wrong, so it's programmed to your brain, so you don't think nothing of something different?
Yeah, it's possible. Like, there's plenty of shit we grew up with that was wrong.
What?
Yeah.
Where are we at right now?
There's plenty of shit that we grew up with being taught that was just wrong.
Think about it. School will have the curriculum, so they teach you stuff they want you to know.
Yeah.
So once they tell you that, like, I can't tell you 2 + 2 is 19. Like, there's no way you'll believe that. Even if I could be right.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
There's no way your brain will let you believe that. You're just going to say I'm stupid and majority rules.
Yeah, and on top of that, there's a lot of public interest as well as there is private interest. And the public, in like the governments, they have a vested interest in making sure that a lot of like cancer and stuff, like the amount of money Terry Fox raised for cancer is so crazy.
That's true.
I'm like, man, I need an update from these foundations taking all this money, because it's like, are we making any progress? And there are like, there's more treatments now than there was 10 years ago. But treatments is one thing. There's still, depending on the type of cancer you get and a whole bunch of different factors, like people are dying from this stuff. Yeah, people don't talk about malaria. Malaria is such a huge problem around the world.
That mosquitoes?
I mean, it gets transferred a lot through mosquitoes, but it's like, it's such a huge problem. Like, because it's not a problem in North America, people are like, we don't really care. But it's like, it's not really being addressed. It doesn't get nearly as much funding as it should. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting how I always like to think about, like, why do people focus on like specific things? You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if I sat here and shot Lo, it would be a news story. He'd be dead. And it would probably last like Best Friend podcast. Like, they have so many things, right? Best Friend?
Keep going.
And but that would last for a while. But if, and no exaggeration, just making a point, if I beat the shit out of you, that would be a story for forever. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that have killed, but it's like, so why is there like a difference there on why people care? Across the board, like there's people don't base why they care about certain things on how tragic the consequences are for it. If that makes sense. It's odd, yeah, because
it's all based off of expectations though.
Yeah. Like the Rona's getting a lot of attention, and some people care, and now there's like a rebellion of people that pretend like it doesn't exist or that don't care. Yeah. But I always find it interesting where people apply their focus across the board, because there could be some crazy shit happening right here, and society as a whole doesn't care. There's probably a subsection that tries to draw attention to it, like people like there was a movement of moms to push people shouldn't be on their phones when they're driving, and people were like, "What? I should be on my phone." And then all these studies came out supporting like you shouldn't be on your phone, and there's so many accidents caused by it, and it's caused this, and it literally took a movement just to get people to care about this thing that people should have already been cared about. The amount of times I see bad drivers in Atlanta, it's almost always because they're on their phone, swerving in lanes and shit. And not just switching songs, but just full on having text conversations with people as if they're not also driving a vehicle. So I like to just key in on like why people decide to care about certain things. Because to me, it's fascinating. I think a lot of it is due to proximity.
I do my spreadsheets when I'm driving. Like I can't really do my Microsoft Excel. Like making my spreadsheets when I'm at home, I always gotta do it when I'm driving. I don't
have to wait till you're driving.
My brain don't work unless I'm going 60 and just putting in my spread in, like my budgeting and all that stuff.
I think it's still expectations though. Like again, like if
it's also proximity. Like people care more when it's closer to them.
I think that too, but you know, I kind of still think that's expectations. Like if one aunt is already in the hospital and she's been ill for years and years and years, and another aunt that's been healthy, if the healthy aunt passes away before the other aunt, the way you interpret that is way more because you've already expecting the terminally ill aunt to just pass away. They're both going to mean something to you because that's your aunt, but the one that you're not expecting to happen to, that's what happens. So if a whole bunch of men or women who go to the army and the military and they're in war, if they die, it's almost like we're celebrating that because we expected that could potentially happen. But if a school shooting happens, that no one's expecting that. Like that's just so wild, and now that's a thing that we now have to like interpret. But like people are dying every day, so nobody doesn't even talk about that. But it's the same thing. It's a Boondocks episode like that where it was like, and I didn't even understand until I watched it like last year. Everyone is so they're invested into Uncle Ruckus going around spreading the word of God about how white people are superior and stuff like that. And then everyone is like consumed with this idea that Uncle Ruckus is actually like he's the word of God, right? While on the other end, there's a black man who's in jail who's about to get the death penalty and he's innocent. And no one is even caring about that story at all.
Yeah, and it's like there shouldn't need to be advocacy groups to get you to care about things that deserve your attention. But I get that you can only divide your cares so many different ways before you run out of things to care about. Because you also have your own life and your own problems to deal with. So it's like, I get it. And I'm never really mad at why people do them. Dave Chappelle also had a great bit in his For What It's Worth special where he compared two different kidnappings. One was a white girl and they got a ton of media attention. And then one was a black girl who got out in like a couple hours flat and was at home watching herself on the news. And that comparison, the way he told the story was so like incredible. Yeah. It's actually one of my favorite bits all time. It's like top 20 for me. And it's because like, yeah, it's odd how when people decide to care, like kids, people care more when it comes to kids. Like if something happens to a kid, it matters a lot. Why? Well, kids are young and they haven't lived life yet, so maybe it's deserved or maybe it's not. I think most people would argue like, yeah, the kid deserves a chance to make mistakes and learn through life and experience everything. So it's more tragic when a 5-year-old catches cancer than when a 55-year-old catches cancer. And so like just those differences across the board, and it's different depending on like what country you go to too, because not everyone grows up with the same values.
It's the same thing with celebrities though. Like people get shot every day, but when Nipsey and Extacion got shot, it was this big thing. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hear about Nipsey or start listening to King Von until after they were dead. I knew nothing about them, never heard them before in my life, nothing. But it was like people cared because that's what you were supposed to do. All those people that showed up to like Nipsey's funeral or something, I bet you some of them probably didn't even know him. You know what I'm saying? But it's because everybody's doing it. Oh, I gotta be upset. That type of thing, because essentially people get shot every day. But when it happens to a celebrity, it's like, it's everywhere. It's all on social media.
It's weird with celebrities because sometimes they have an impact on people. Like once you, like my mom didn't know. Well, I knew Nipsey. Well, I didn't listen to his music like that after he passed. But once he died, people brought up all the stuff he was doing positive. Like he was trying to better the.
Yeah,
like,
they don't say that when they're alive though.
And now it makes you respect them more.
Which is why
now he got new fan base after he died. It's not like a bandwagon fan, but now you realize like he was actually trying to make the hood better. Like he was still a gang member, but he changed over.
But they never say it.
Yeah.
When they're dead, when they're alive, you don't hear about.
They don't put it on the news as much. I didn't know he was doing all that stuff behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had a big impact. I listened to actually both of them maybe like a cool 2 months before they both passed. And Nipsey, I listened to Nipsey when he just dropped the album.
I watched that. I used to run to that.
That whole album was that whole
Victory
album.
Lap.
Yo,
Victory Lap.
I was re-listening to Loaded Bases. That is actually one of my favorite songs of all time. It has to be like top 25. It's just incredible. I keep getting goosebumps every time I listen to it. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to me why people decide to care about things they care about, and then it's also interesting why people, because they'll judge you too. Like for example, like if someone got shot down the street. I wouldn't care. Like, I would care for myself. Like, why did that happen?
Yeah.
But if it's a one-off incident, I don't really care. And people will be like, well, how come you don't care? Well, why don't you care? Like, do you have no heart? It's like, not really. And then if I ask them, like, why don't you care about the kids in Palestine who have nowhere to go? And then they don't even know that that's happening because that's not something they ever gave a fuck about. But I didn't judge them for not doing that. But people will judge you if you don't care the way that they care.
Yeah.
So it's like a mafia of people that are like all trying to care in the same way as to prove to each other that.
And I do agree with the like expectations. Like I was on set during the movie when Kobe died, and like it felt like the world stopped. Like everyone, like she came in the room screaming, and I was like, "What's going on?" And like it literally felt like the world stopped. Everyone just stopped what they were doing. It was so unbelievable because you didn't expect it.
Yeah,
that was just like, and then the way he died was just like unexpected and stuff like that. So
and no knock to on David Stern, but David Stern passed away like a week or two before that. Do you remember that? But he was already sick and ill. So I'm not saying he didn't have the same cultural impact as Kobe. But the basketball world in general, for somebody who had a massive impact on the league itself, no one did not react the same way that they react to Kobe, and it's largely because it's what you expect. Like people are already prepping themselves. And the same thing with Craig Sager. Like, everybody knew he had cancer. Like that was something we were already expecting to happen. People were prepping people for that. Like that was already done. But for somebody to just die in a helicopter accident like that, that's so out of the blue. That it's like, okay, like we're not expecting that.
Strange.
I would even argue that David Stern had more of an impact in the NBA than Kobe did. The league.
Well, obviously he's making decisions about the league.
But it wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same. And they had to do expectations.
So does their expectations mean they care less though?
It's not less, it's just that I've prepped myself. Like the idea of you no longer being here, or the idea of like something happening to you, I've prepped myself for that. Whereas,
so they could have equally cared about David and Kobe.
Yeah.
It was just more shocking with Kobe,
exactly,
because it wasn't expected.
Exactly, that's it. Like when I drop my Highlander, I'm expecting it to just die on me at any day right now. Like that shit can just give out on me right now, and I'm like, I just go to the street, go get a new car real quick. Like I'm actually mentally prepping myself for that day to happen.
You're just ready for it.
I'm just legit I'll be in the car, I'll be telling like, yeah, today might be the day. Like
I don't know why, because it's a Toyota, so you know it's never gonna do that.
Well, right now it needs a tune up. It's misfiring, so I just need to get a tune up. And you're right, it probably won't. But in my mind, though, I'm like, if any day, the transmission could just slip and it's done. But I would never expect that in like one of your cars. Like that wouldn't be a thing that I would expect to happen.
They'll have engine lights on now. So sad.
Mine stay with the engine light on. Stay one on, bro. Stay one on, bro.
Yeah, I gotta drop my car off tomorrow, and hopefully I'm getting more of my cars wrapped tomorrow. Type shit.
So you want to talk about this Twitch streamer?
What happened on Twitch?
How they finally banned the N-word.
Huh?
They finally banned the N-word, the hard R. Finally, like how
so
they
did simp first.
Yeah, simp, incel, and
Hard R.
virgin. No, simp, incel, and virgin. They banned that first.
Hard R should just be banned
And then-
regardless of the regardless of the context. The only way you should use a hard
the
R.
A?
Huh?
What about the A?
The A,
GA.
the GA.
He's talking about the N-word with an A, bro.
Oh, no, I think that's still acceptable. But there's plenty of Twitch chats that don't even allow you to say. That's what Bruce was telling us last time. There's plenty of Twitch chats that they kind of hesitate on
Well,
it.
they just separated though. Where does it put like the?
I think they still have like a laundry. They have like a list of like what could be interpreted as the N word with the hard R.
Okay.
Yeah. So then that happens. Like 2 or 3 days later, Rage posts that there's a girl on Twitch that was just straight butt naked, spread her cheeks in the camera, and only got banned for 3 days.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Oh wow.
She did what?
She got butt naked, went in front of cam, spread her cheeks in the front of the camera, and only got banned for 3 days.
You knew about this and didn't tell us?
I literally just learned about it. Rage just posted about like a few hours ago.
I'm about to search up the clip. You trying to see some ass tonight?
She banned for 3 days, so I gotta wait till.
No. Rage. The clip is on Twitter. It's all over Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see that too.
I got
Just
you.
for research.
I got you.
purposes.
For research, I got you.
Yeah, thanks.
Research, yeah. Just for the pod's sake, you can't hold the pod back because I'm not gonna really physically know why she got banned.
I need to know how egregious this act was.
So I can let all my other female Twitchers know, like this is out the way. Like,
Yeah, this is
what you don't do.
Unacceptable behavior.
Unacceptable behavior.
Of course.
For sure. Yeah. So yeah, when she did that, I was like, man, there's no way. Like, there's no way that they're gonna allow her to just walk around with that. And for 3 days, they unbanned her. They banned her, and then finally unbanned her, and everybody's now losing their mind on Twitch because it just literally doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, I it's so sad to me that how like the biases that exist. Why Twitch?
How should Twitch work?
It doesn't. That's the thing. It's almost like
Yeah,
the NFL.
that's actually the problem.
There's no framework for how they decide how they ban people. It's just the person who picks the ban, depending on whether or not they like you. Like if you have this MLB fitted on with a white T-shirt and dreads, like you're gonna get a lifetime ban if you pull your pants down and spread your cheeks because they're not into you. But I guess if you look cute enough and they're into you, then it doesn't matter. Like the ban is 3 days, you get right back on. Like I just saw a streamer that I like. Somebody that was on his stream, not him, did something wild that's against TOS. Basically, he was pretending like he got head, and the guy got up and did this and walked away. They didn't show it, but it was under the desk. So just implying that he was getting head was enough for the person to get banned. So he had to get off live and delete all the clips. And this is a person we all know. The fact that he had to worry about being banned for something that he didn't even do, and then somebody had spread their cheeks open. Not an implication. They didn't imply it. No. Actually physically does it, and she gets 3 days is crazy to me.
3 days for cheek expansion.
You saw it? You saw it?
Oh, did you send it?
Yeah, send it. Well, why you get that excited?
Okay.
You see it on Twitter?
Yeah, on Twitter DMs, yeah. Why y'all get that excited, yo?
I was
let me see that.
I was just.
Let me see what you
Why y'all
talking
get that? What's up with y'all? Wait, what?
about. Hey, talk to me. Let me
What?
see
But
what
you think
Whoa.
that's worse than the N word? Like, is that the comparison you?
Oh no, the only thing I'm saying is like,
Whoa! You wasn't exaggerating, bro.
no, I wasn't.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
There's no way, bro. There's no way. That's not like she wasn't an accident. She didn't try and bend down to pick up her headset that fell. Well, she just spread her ass. She spread her ass.
Yeah.
That's literally, if I saw that on Pornhub, I'd be like, cool. This is what I came here for.
Yo, that's
wild.
That's wild.
That is wild.
In 3 days, and they're banning people by accident. And I'm not saying it's worse.
Right.
All I'm saying is like where are they splitting the hairs at? Like why
Right.
what are they making?
Hey, Twitch.
There's no what you call it.
She's
Do you
not gonna
think
fuck
it's
you, bro.
because she's a woman that she? Do you think that women get off easier with certain stuff? Do you think
on
if a man,
Twitch, on
100%.
Twitch,
yeah,
on Twitch, on
like,
Twitch.
do you think if a man went on there and pulled out his penis, they would have did the same thing to him?
if a
How fast you get per man is crazy.
no cap. If a man is weighs too much, and he has like big nipples, and he did his shirt like that, nigga might get banned.
No, yeah, the guys get banned for nipples. You can't show your nipples on Twitch.
Yes, and she literally like bent over and spread her ass cheeks in front of the camera and got 3 days and was back up the 4th day.
That shit is so sad to me.
So it's not. Yeah, I don't. I think it's just Twitch. And no, that tweet.
You think it's just Twitch?
It's just Twitch. It's just Twitch.
But Instagram is picky too. I've gotten stuff banned on Instagram, but then it's
Twitter's the only place that doesn't care. Like,
nah, Twitter cares. They're just way more lenient. They're way more lenient.
Instagram, you post this.
Instagram. They pick and choose. Because I posted half naked girls and it got taken down.
Yeah.
And she had on more clothes than most of the girls do on Instagram, but I think maybe they go by numbers or algorithm. I don't know.
She tooted and booted. She spreaded them too.
It's so, but that's really the problem. Even though YouTube is like that, like where it's so hard. Like people on YouTube, just because there's an abundance of content being produced all at one time. It's almost like trial and error with other people's content. That's how we basically determine what we can or can't do on YouTube.
Right.
Basically, if we see it being done enough to where there's no problem, then we know that's apparently within the guidelines.
Right.
But like when you go from like someone saying simp, then a man showing their chest, and then you're banned, like you're permanently banned, and that's a problem. Or even if this is a 3-day ban, and you're then claiming that is somehow either worse or on the same level with somebody literally spreading their ass cheeks in front of a camera.
That wasn't the ass. That was a little lower. She was on the lips.
Oh yeah, no, she was ass, everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's easily either the biggest or the second biggest problem on Twitch. No, the copyright thing might it might fuck them up for real.
Yeah, like so you're basically trying to say where they like how are they determining?
Yeah, what's the line? Like I need to know what the line is.
There should be an objective line, and
that's not even an objective. That's just like that shit is that's porn.
Yeah, that
you just
needs
have porn.
to be banned completely.
Yeah, this is porn.
Yeah, that shit is sad to me, and that's actually the reason why I'm not on Twitch right now. Because every time I think about doing it, I hear a story like that, and I'm like, I don't want to be on that platform if it's gonna be like that. And the reality is Twitch just has a dope culture, and I think it's the most fun platform to stream on. But at the same time, Twitch has a lot of problems I haven't figured out. And I think in 3-4 years, they're not going to be streaming Top Dog no more. I think that YouTube is going to take over that. I think Facebook might put up a good fight too. Mm-hmm. So if you know YouTube is going to be the biggest one in 3-4 years, and it already has a big endemic pool of people to dip into because there's people already watching videos on the website and gaming is the biggest category on the website next to music, then it's like it doesn't make sense for you to be on Twitch. Except that you make more money on Twitch. Their fill rate for the ads is just higher.
Especially since they have like apps for that though. Like OnlyFans, she wouldn't have got in trouble for it.
Yeah,
she made money off of it. And there's a new app called Clubhouse where you could literally like go in the room and like they pay you to like moan and different stuff. It's almost like a OnlyFans, but it's audio version.
I have Clubhouse, and that's not what it's for.
I've
heard people. I heard people do that though. Like I just got on it and they introduced me saying, "Oh yeah, you can go in a room and like moan and you'll get paid." And that's what the host said.
This a moaning house, the Clubhouse of moaning.
Like there's different rooms, I guess.
Wow, so the app fell off. Nah, it used to be.
No, it didn't fall off. It's probably the most popular it's been.
Yeah, right now. Last night I was in 21 Savage.
I was on live with
in terms of validity?
21 Savage, Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, I was there last night too.
You weren't. No, Joe. I remember.
He was. Actually, he was.
Right here, where I'm not.
He was.
He said there was like a room. There's a room where there's a whole bunch of rappers.
Oh, you was talking with them?
Yeah. I was in it last night too.
You just talk to them. Yeah, they just talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I heard about
this. It's like Discord.
I know, nigga. I heard about this app 3 months ago.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, I'm not really that interested. And 2 months ago,
yeah, Shiggy in this one.
Hannibal sent me an invite because it was invite only. I don't know if it still is.
It still is.
And then I got in and I just never really cared to dive into it. But I remember because a month ago, Kevin Hart got in his little controversy because he went on there and he was saying shit because people were criticizing him about calling his daughter a hoe on the special.
Yeah.
And so he was trying to defend it, but it's like, how do you defend humor to people who don't get it? You don't. But he was trying to, and it made him look stupid on the internet. It's like, is it humor to you to call your daughter or what did you imagine? And it's like he just made him look stupid. But it's like I know plenty of celebrities been on there. I've heard people talk to like Idris Elba, all kind of shit on there.
Yeah,
I just didn't know celebrities were still on there because it's not really that exclusive no more.
But you brought up a good point yesterday. Like or like what's the difference between that? Like why do certain why did it blow up? And Discord is the same thing.
I think Discord is still up, but Discord is. It's just the way that it's being promoted. Like Discord is being promoted for gamers type of thing,
Discord is blowed up though. It's huge.
I said that. I just said it's how it's being promoted. Like Clubhouse, like you said, originally was promoted as like this exclusivity, celebrities. Right. You have to have an invite. Like that's the only way you're going to get involved. And as it continues to grow, it starts to lose that. It just gets diminished. The value gets diminished because now it's opened up to more and more people. But the idea, I guess, that you can still interact with some of your favorite celebrities is always like a massive positive for some people, right? But then, like to me, that's a portion of Clubhouse. Like I had Clubhouse for like literally like 3-4 hours, and I was like, oh yeah, this isn't for me. So like to me, Clubhouse is like it's almost like an echo. You see the echo chamber of what people want to hear, and they just get a group of people and they realize that's what it is. Or some people who are like listening to music, there's a lot of music listening rooms, or then it's just people who are just debating the craziest and dumbest shit in the world. It's like, and there's very little in between of what exactly is happening, and there's almost very, very few constructive criticism or very few like interesting conversations that's being had where people like dialoguing with one another. It's like it's very ignorant shit that I be listening to on Clubhouse. Like it was like literally a room where Omar sent me of this audio of this dude yelling at the top of his lungs about how women, they need men to like guide them. If they don't have men to guide them, they just go around looking like whores. And if they're just doing all this stuff, then they just don't know what they need to do, and they need us in their lives. And this is non-negotiable. If you're going against me, then you just don't know what. Like he's yelling. I was like, what are we doing right now, bro?
That is odd. It's interesting.
But there's plenty of and there's a bunch of incels. Oh, we might get banned. There's a bunch of incel rooms like man, women just don't know what they're doing. And like it's a whole bunch of stuff like that. That's sad. And in the young god himself, Kevin Samuels, he has a room.
Oh Lord.
And it's just wild in there. Like that's what it is.
But there's also a lot of networking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are some in between.
Yeah, like
things.
there's some filmmakers on there who done like Superfly. Like everyone was talking to each other. There's some rooms. There was one room about student debt that people are in. Yeah. Some of them actually have like deep conversations and titles. Like it actually is some rooms where you, like you network. There's a lot of people who are meeting.
It is that we just once you get an app, we just have to, everything got to get freaky. Like you can't change. Like, it was like most of the apps be like,
if there's a room where I can hear moaning,
just go
Come
down.
on.
Yeah.
It just depends on the room though.
And maybe it's intellectual moaning though.
I mean, I need to just get on there before because
maybe you don't know how to moan, so we teach you.
He's like, that's a high IQ moan right there. Yeah. Like no, but I got on it like when you got on it, like earlier on, and I was like.
What? To be fair, I just downloaded.
Don't do that.
To be fair,
don't do that again. Don't moan like that.
I just downloaded it. I never made an account or been on there. I've heard stories of people on there. Never bothered to. I was like, let me download it while I got this fucking invite.
And my friend was talking to Tyga or somebody. I'm like, Ty, how you talk?
Yeah.
My little it'd be like random celebrity just talking because it's like you don't gotta put your face on. You just log in, you talk. So
how do you know it's a celebrity?
Huh? Because it be that count.
They got that count. I mean,
in their voice.
When Idris Elba talk, you know, like I'm pretty sure you know.
Well, like you listen to the music Tiger, you would know that.
Yeah, you know it. Like it's them, but it's just like it's different rooms, and you gotta be invited. You gotta have like a mutual friend in the room to be able to get in the room, so it's not oversaturated. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
I just wonder how many people they have on that app at one time.
Some of those rooms go up to like 1,200 people in one room. Like I don't know how much in the app, but you can go into a room and it'd be like over 1,000 people in there.
People talking.
Can you imagine? There's nothing.
No, they delegate. It's not like 1,200 people talking at one time. That'd be wild as hell.
Everyone, wait till you get the talking stick.
See, on Kevin Samuels, that's how it was. He had like hundreds of people in his thing, and he was just for him, if anybody get out the line, he just muting people off rip. I was like, I'm sitting there listening to this stuff going on. I'm like, man, she can't even talk for a second. He's like, nah, just muting.
That shit is weird to me. Yeah, when you look in his chat, like he tries to keep it civil and he tells him not to say nothing crazy. He actually says don't swear in your chat or you'll get banned. But at the same time, like you just see like his audience, like they just want to like, fuck this girl. Like you could see like it's in him to say it. It's weird to me. But he tries to keep it civil, at least in the 3 or 4 streams of his that I watched.
I've actually watched more, and I'm not gonna lie, I find it very interesting how like transparent and honest some of those people are on there, both men and women. Because I've seen more men now.
And how are the guy ones?
The guy ones are like, and actually I've seen more of him like saying with men, and he's like, he is way more traditional than I actually thought that he was. The idea of like men need to eat a certain way, diet, they have to take care of everything 100%. He doesn't believe in 50-50. Like that's his ideology. Yeah.
And that's like, that's cool. Like if that's the relationship he wants, I'm guaranteed he can find a woman that will accommodate his needs. But that's not the relationship for everybody. But that being said, when you watch a Kevin Samuels stream, though, you know that you're not asking for advice if you're into modern relationships. That's not the right guy.
But people still come in there with modern views and they try to debate him, and I'm like, he's clearly that's not where he lies. It's very obvious that he's not.
Yeah, Tara, what do you think about traditional relationships?
The
guy, breadwinner, provider.
No, I don't really. I'm not gonna say I don't believe in it. That's just not the type of like relationship
that you want.
Yeah. I think that women have come a long way to have to be equal. So if we could be equal with a man when it comes to we want to do their job or we want their benefits or stuff, why do some women act as if like they don't want to be equal when it comes to like financial stability in a sense? Mm-hmm. So it's like we fight to say we could do everything that a man could do and everything like that, but when it comes to money, it's like, well, no, he should just pay for this or pay for that. And I've seen plenty of arguments over it as well, and I understand that like to some men, like I was watching the show, it was a complete turn off that she felt that way. And then I've also seen some men that say they want to pay for everything. There are some men that won't let their girl work. And I've seen women say like,
Steve Harvey.
I was watching the show. I was watching the show and there was this football player and she was actually he was a real estate. He did something like in houses. He would not let her go to work. She couldn't go to work. She couldn't go to school. He said, you're supposed to stay here and take care of the kids. She literally got on TV and cried because she's like, I can't have a life. I can't work. He was like, no, you can't do it. So it's not always just like the women. Some men are so traditional that a woman can't even how can she bring like financial stuff to the table if he won't even let her work or make the money?
Do you talk to any friends? Do you have any friends that are women that are into that type of stuff? Like that's the type of relationship that they're going for?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Like if they ask you for advice, do you give them advice? Because your advice is not going to be tuned to the type of relationship that they want, unless you understand it.
Now, sometimes, so if I have a friend that's like that, I've had a conversation with friends that are like that, and I just be like, well, you don't want to, I always say this, I always say you want to have something like at the end of it. Like, for example, like, let's say one of my friends say she want to move and what to do. I'm like, well, are you, like, he can kick you out at that point. If your name's not on nothing, you're not contributing to nothing, are you sure that's something that you want to do? And she may be like, yeah, that's something that I want to do. Like, I bring it up, and not like a full-blown conversation, but I may say here and there, like, you should want to have something for yourself. And it's like, yeah, but their mentality is if a man's going to do it, why? Mm-hmm. Type of thing. Like, why do I have to work if he's going to do that? Or why, like, my phone's broke, I'm going to just go get it. I'm going to just have a nigga pay for it. Like, a guy pay for it. Like, why? If they're not making her do that and not holding her account, they're just going to do it for her. It's like, why should she do that?
I think part of the appeal, and I could be wrong because I don't fully understand it, is like, it's kind of nice to not have to deal with all of life's responsibilities. Right. And to be able to offload that onto another person who, for whatever reason, is really interested in taking on that load is probably appealing, especially if you don't have any big ambitions. Like if you don't want to do anything grand or wildly important in your life, it probably would be a good move for you to just try and find someone. I mean, the term I see commonly used is someone who's financially, what's the word they use today?
Financially stable.
Okay, financially stable. Stability. They use the word stability to mean something completely different.
But I think I felt like that's even now. I think that's, it don't matter if you're male or woman. I would like stability in a woman, like some form of stability.
You mean financially?
Yeah.
Okay, but
really with anything like stability and consistency.
That, but there's no real stability in life though. Things fucking change. You could lose your job tomorrow. You don't know how long you're gonna have it.
But that's why for when those type of women, that's the reason why they want something stable, because they always want something to have something to rely on.
Where is this job that lasts forever? It doesn't exist.
But remember we was talking about that, and you were like, you already had something like saved up. Remember we were having a conversation. You were like, there's no drastic difference of losing something one day and then just being like at the bottom of the like you're not just gonna go from living in a house to just being homeless in one day just because you lost. Like remember we were talking about it, you were like you would have something saved up at least if you're financially responsible.
I guess for me because I'm not living like check to check. Yeah. So yeah, for me I wouldn't go from I literally would like a few months can go by and I'm not gonna go from here to. But homeless.
Do you think someone living check to check would be that? Yeah, it wouldn't be that drastic that quickly. Remember, like
it wouldn't be that drastic that quickly. But I think when they're referencing stability is that at any point that they can, the bills can always just be paid, and that's like that is a very like a staple financial commitment that somebody else can make that they feel stable enough to put that in their in their reach. And then it goes to another level of not only is the bills obviously taken care of, but then also extra things that I may want as well can also just be taken care of at any point that I want if I just ask for something. And then there's another level of anything at any moment, and it's not just regular stuff because we're doing extraordinary things and you still got it. And I think that's when they're referencing stability.
Right.
And in their mental, if you go from 30,000 to 50,000 to 100,000 back to 40,000, as long as you're able to pay the bills, that's the level of stability that I'm looking for. I think that's what they're referencing. Yeah, but
that's not what the word stability means. They just use it in that form. Because stability is your ability to consistently do the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, pay the bills. That's
the low bar. Like
that's what I'm saying. I think everyone to a degree is some bars are lower than others.
Yeah.
But I still think that at the end of the day, as a man or as a woman, I would hope that you would want somebody who is stable enough to just pay bills. Like I would think that's what you would want anyway. That's why I'm saying like I think everybody to a degree wants that.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's I guess there's no real option like that for men. If you're a guy, like there's like you could be homeless, but the likelihood that you're gonna find somebody that's gonna be comfortable with you sitting at home, like they call that leeching. Actually, is a term for it. So guys,
there's men out there who do that. Let's be clear.
Leeching, squatter, freeloader.
Yeah,
I'm sure there is, and usually, but the promise is that they're gonna try and get their thing together. That's what they tell the woman.
In the future.
But when you
lay down that good dick, you know what I'm saying?
That's the least you gotta do.
Yeah, you get that good dick down, you might be able to do anything you want to, no cap.
Nah, but that's on the promise that it's not always gonna be like that. Guys are comfortable with girls just being
no cap.
That's true. Guys are comfortable with girls just being that way for years,
and they don't want them to. In this instance, you mentioned like you can't have a job, like you're not allowed to.
You gotta have a 6-figure dick. That dick can pay bills too.
Facts.
Get up and working like this.
And just lay that shit down.
I know some bums, but no aspirations,
but good dick though.
They just be having them. They be living there rent free.
So they probably just live off referrals.
Huh?
Like they all referrals. Like, hey girl, let me tell you about that nigga dick. He was laying in. That's all. He just go from house to house.
Let me come in for a little bit. So I got I got a good 14 days.
Good house to house, bro. That's it. But
and you can't have a bad night, bro. You gotta have some kind of performance anxiety. Just one bad night.
Nah, she can't no bad night.
She's like, she be like, nigga, you are a bum, huh? Yeah. Like she just immediately everything just come back to her senses. Like, no job.
Where you sleeping tonight?
Yeah, like immediately, no job, no car.
But nah, you can't. If that's your only thing to offer, you got to be ready all the time.
At all times.
That's your payment.
You know what I'm saying? At least they know like that's what they have to offer though.
It needs to be like a witch call for that.
A job.
It needs to be a skit for that. Like you know how women like there's some women who go around doing that, like I got good pussy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It needs to be a skit where niggas go around saying good, like just interview a nigga who just has good dick and he just goes from one house to the next. And he's like, yeah, I picked up a couple skills. I knew they wasn't always gonna just hold me down.
When you need me for the skit.
Come on, John. We're not talking about you.
We're not going now.
We need to say media.
We need to hear your referrals. I need your referrals on my in the mailbox by next week, bro. And then I might,
I mean, I could just send a picture of me now and we could just skip the point.
Okay.
How would he know based off a picture?
You said my referrals.
Oh, I'm talking about the women who were saying,
yeah.
Oh, you just send them all your way?
Just put them in the mail, have them send them. Like,
how many you need?
At least 4.
Yeah.
4?
At least 4 very great reviews.
And recently, not like don't space them out. Don't be like back in 03, the nigga was like, nah.
03.
No, right now, nigga.
He's an old guy.
What was I later?
No, but don't give me nothing that was like back in 2015, nigga. Do that right now. Yeah, I need to see like the last 6 months what you was doing. What's your last 90 days? That's what it means. 90 days. Okay, what's your 90 days? And it better be something crazy. You need to tell me like I was.
Is it MLA format? How many words you need?
No, they can just send me in a thing. But I didn't know like what's the crazy thing like you said, man. I had Sugar Mama for a good little 6 months. He just let me pop in and out.
You need footage?
I need just a crazy story.
I can just so crazy, tied to the fan, spin it around.
That's the type of shit he likes. Hey, so let me ask you since you're here. Lo likes to be dominated. Apparently, we learned this.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but we didn't really ask for any details. Is there any way specifically that you've dominated him? That like, how did he come to that conclusion? Because he did it with you.
What?
Yeah. Like any domination happened since the last time we talked about it.
No. Okay, when you say domination, like
you're like,
why are you
you're fucking
this?
him up. You have him tied up.
Why are you entertaining this? They're joking.
Yep.
okay, the smacking,
They're joking.
choking.
Whoa.
Smacking and choking. All right.
They're joking.
Hey, I have a question. Have you?
No.
And you don't have to answer if you don't want to. But have you pegged him before?
What's that mean?
What?
Oh, what is that?
That means like you have like a strap on.
Oh no.
But that is something you'd be open to.
No. But I do have a question though, and I asked him this question too. Why? Okay, so if,
what question is this? Go from tagging the question.
no, okay. Let's say a man likes to like get his nipples played with.
Okay. They know that. That's not hypothetical.
Or like why is it I guess seen as gay if a girl does something? If I'm doing something to love,
We don't think it's gay.
No, some men think that it's something.
No, go to the next level. Yeah.
Okay, like if I put my finger in his butt, he thinks that he don't like that. But if I'm a girl doing that, then why is that
That's a good question.
like? Why is it gay? If
I
tried that before? Butt cheek.
I've never had nothing on my ass before. No.
Like
You
grab.
talking about how many fingers?
No, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
Like two.
Two? Whoa.
But it's not in the butthole. I'm just playing around. But I'm just saying like.
Just.
Yeah.
Hey, let me be on record of saying this. I don't like this.
You was quiet for too long, so I'm thinking like, that's about to say how many fingers close to the neck.
Hey, I don't like this.
But why is it seen as gay if I'm clearly a female?
I don't think it's. I mean, I guess sensitive like guys like they might with a lot of insecurities they might think it is. I just think it's like.
Do you do that?
You like fingers in your butt?
Touch my ass?
Yeah.
Could a girl touch your
Why?
grab your butt?
I just haven't tried it. I'd let her like lick and
Now,
then
what you
I'll
just
go
said-
from there. Yeah. No cap. Like if she told me, if she was like, yo, that's what I'm into, I'd be like, yeah, you could try that.
Yeah.
John, what happened? What happened?
None. I'm just thinking about what he was saying.
And
it's
look,
not gay.
bro,
It's a girl
if
doing it.
let's say it's your wife, right? You fucking with her for a while. It's been 2 years. You guys are married, and she's like, I want to lick your ass. It's something I want to do. And
I don't know. You're looking at me like you want from confirmation. It's not.
I would at least be like, all right, let's see what that's like. I just want to see what that's like. And I might.
How long?
How long?
Yeah.
But
Did she do it for?
It just
Now, how long you gotta be together before you feel like?
What she tell you like to do? What she tell you just to arch it up, like put your face to the pillow and she eating your butt.
Oh,
like,
no.
like that was gay, right? That was right. You like it's a girl though,
right?
She grabbing you by your neck and just got you face down, just eating you.
It's a girl, right?
It's a girl though.
It's a girl, right?
Here's the thing.
That's what she wants though. She wants.
Here's the thing.
Switch it.
I don't like to be,
back up,
I
bro.
don't
Let
like to
your
be
girl
dominated though. That's the difference.
No, it's not dominated.
Yeah, when you have your back arched,
What she have your hair? She braids your hair and just holds it.
Yo, that's
if you need to arch your back to get your hair braided, you're at the wrong salon.
I guess this is the thing about just the fingers in the butt. Like the butt is a sacred place for a man.
Yeah, like I don't think I really want any activity there. Like a breeze is too much.
Once you
Like I
break
have
that
to
barrier-
really fuck with you to even consider like changing that mindset. Because even when like a whiff of like just some air, just ooh.
Yeah. Now your hole's gonna be
just real quick, just to make sure like it's
my shits will never be the same.
yeah.
Never.
Because it's like that'd be the first time something went around it that wasn't
coming out of it.
yeah.
And I kind of
That's
like
so
the feeling
weird.
of constipation sometimes.
Hold on, wait,
You never have it.
you
Wait, we're not gonna gloss over
it. Jesus Christ.
What did he said? You like the feeling of constipation?
Sometimes shit's not the same when you got a little push. But now if you just sit on the toilet, they all just jump out because you got your butt penetrated. Now you know what I'm saying.
It doesn't stay open though. I
didn't think about that.
It doesn't always stay open though.
But it's gonna be bigger than normal. So when it does expand for your shit, it's gonna be a difference. So now it's just gonna be jumping out.
She just said a finger, she said your whole fist.
Well, you go from one finger to two finger. Now you liking it. Now you fisting.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It just goes up from there.
Hey John, you're going down the rabbit hole again. You're going down there again. Wait. You your girl can touch your ass though?
No.
She can't touch it.
No.
Wait, first of all, I don't have a girl. If I had a girl, she still couldn't. But
I'm happy you clear
for
that.
It would be like, bro, it would have to be some wife type shit. Like, if you're gonna spend your whole life with her, you're gonna have to experiment to just keep shit fresh.
I'm
talking about like if y'all just walking around and she playfully like,
don't touch my ass. There's no reason
grab my ass. What? Now you gonna look at me like, what it got going on over there?
So if a girl smacks your ass, you wouldn't like it.
I'm gonna smack her ass back.
No, that's not the appropriate response. The appropriate response is don't touch my ass.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I smack your ass, don't mean smack my ass. It's not like a smack for smack. It's like I'm just smacking it because I feel.
So what is it like? Why do they do it in like sports then? Because guys smack guys' ass all the time.
I wouldn't appreciate it.
I really don't like that tradition. I mean, it was like it didn't happen
a lot of time. It's okay. So
what's if where you tackle other men with tights on? Like you don't need to be tackling. You don't be slap my ass.
Like just
and smack right on that.
Because it depends if you get too happy with it. Like you just smack your ass for all reasons. Like niggas just score, man. Get them next time.
Yeah, that'd be like Key and Peele episode called Slap Ass.
Yeah, just smack it for no reason.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
And I literally turn around and be like, "Yo, handshakes, high fives,
right?
Smack
something. We can do something else."
Nah.
Yeah, that's just an uncomfortable area. I'm not gonna lie. Up until like 6 months ago, I haven't even ever seen my ass. I haven't seen it, bro. I've never looked at it to see what it looked like or nothing. But because I had this giant ass mirror, I accidentally caught a whiff, and I was like,
exactly. I was like, that's what they be looking at. What the fuck?
Oh, like, let me.
Oh wait, do girls like ass, like men ass?
Yeah, like girls look at men's ass and like jeans, or they bend over, or like football.
Y'all think about the stuff y'all can't do to it.
That's what I'm saying. You be thinking like, man, I can't.
Oh, I would
I wish I could do that.
I wish I could.
But yeah, like girls look at men's ass all the time.
That's tough.
Agent and John, have you guys ever made love?
No.
No.
That nigga don't believe in love.
I mean, but do you have to be in love to feel like you made love?
I feel like you do.
Love,
I feel like you do. Yeah.
Like, okay, I guess I'm speaking more of like passionately, like not just fucking. Like, have you ever? Everything was slow, like candles, music.
I never had candles and music, but I've had some good slow. Like this is like I could make a baby right now.
Eye contact is the biggest thing.
Like eye contact, slow strokes,
okay,
soft kisses.
I know Johnny. I mean, Asian. You know,
I don't even want to make eye contact.
Yeah, you was still on that time. I tell her,
not really.
Yeah, you on that time. I see what you're saying. Nigga said, put the bag on the head, bro.
Yeah, just put
turn the lights off. I see what your time you on, bro.
Oh yeah, lights on.
Just turn around.
All right, guys.
So you don't do the lights on?
I prefer it to be dim. I don't need the lights fucking bright.
Just like this. Look at it.
I don't need goddamn spotlights and key lights pointed at us. Just something real dim. I usually keep my LEDs. My lights are almost always like red or blue or purple or something like that.
Yeah, I like
just like a vibe.
The red light do it.
Yeah, I don't like it to be pitch dark. Because I might accidentally, like, you know what I'm saying? I moved my hand in this location, but you moved your face, and now I assaulted you. And it's like, I'd rather just know where your body parts are at all times.
But you don't want the lights on so you can make eye contact.
No, I don't care about I just don't go out of my way to make eye contact. I mean, if she's staring at me too much, I just switch positions.
What she do stare at you, like, just the whole time? Like, she don't want to stop looking at you. Like, no matter what position, she finds a way to turn around like cowgirl.
That's creepy.
That might be a demon.
Yeah.
That might be this. You like it?
But she looking at you sexual. She just like looking at you.
No, like looking at you like
yeah,
that.
That's weird.
Like the barber stare. You know, you get your line up. You just look at the barber.
Yeah. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
No, that's not it, bro.
No,
with a straight face, and she's not making no noises.
That's not it, man.
That's so when last time you fucked and then she wasn't making no noise.
That'd be, oh my god.
That's
I would
so
stop. Like if you don't make a noise in 30 seconds,
I'm not doing something right. Am I doing something right?
She might be dead.
Huh?
She literally could be dead.
No, she was like, she just, and then you stop. He's like, why'd you stop?
No, I'm leaving the room because at that point I'm uncomfortable.
She had a moaning disorder where she couldn't moan, but she
Oh
was
my
having a good time.
No, she just wasn't saying anything. Like not even like not no
Can you
sexual
imagine
talk.
you're fucking somebody
nothing.
and there's no facial expression or
There's no
sound?
nothing.
But she's having a good time and you wouldn't know. Like she's like, it's amazing. Why you stopped? Because you weren't doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly. You just
like, look on your face.
mad. She was just mad quiet. Just didn't do nothing.
That'd be odd. That'd be very odd.
The doctor pulled me out of my neck, so I wasn't able to moan. So I just, when I have sex, I just give you facial expressions to know if I like it or not.
But then at that point, you gotta have the lights on.
I'm suing the doctor if he pulls me by my neck.
It's a boy.
Yo, that's wild. Yo. Oh, what about to say? Oh yeah, I'm assuming, John, you were you definitely you fuck with the lights on type of nigga.
What'd you say?
You fuck with the lights on?
Let me put the baby down. Okay. Do I fuck? No, I mean it depends. Sometimes, like if she's really attractive, like I've been waiting for this. I want to see everything so I can have it in my head. But if I already fucked before, I don't need the lights on. I know where everything's at. I know where the pussy at. I know where it's at. I know what to do. I don't need no lights. I get down.
Interesting.
Deep
So does
bliss.
sex end like once you guys are done? Because there's a lot of women that complain about they never get theirs too. There's women that will masturbate after their nigga leave or whatever
That guy's ruthless, bro.
because like the guy is like, okay, I came, sex is over, turn over, go to sleep. No, that really happens.
A lot of you'd say
And
a lot of
will
women feel
cheat
like that.
because of that. Like I've
Yeah.
heard women say they cheated because okay, he makes me come and
Other
my dude
women.
don't. Huh?
Other women that's like not you.
Yeah, other women.
No, not me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because these
All right.
questions getting real.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm a little baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always, I'm generous, so
I say, make sure she get hers too. Like, you
For
go
a
a couple
fact.
rounds, stuff like that. But it's just like, it just depends. Like, maybe you just having a rough day, and some days it'll be about me. You know what I'm saying? Some days about you. Some days more about me. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, right back. Nigga has not said us yet. Nigga said just me, you, then back to me, bro.
It'll be about.
Oh, hey, Agent, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
About what?
You making sure that she getting some, she climaxing?
I'd hope
You-
so.
I'm saying, you making sure that happens with her?
Yeah, it makes me feel good when it happens. Like I get gas. I'm like, yeah.
You hear that? I'm
All
coming.
right.
I'm about to come. I'm coming.
How she say? How she say it?
go.
Say it again.
I go.
Let's go. I'm coming. It's coming. I'm coming. I'm going. Stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Okay, all right, John. Yeah, you going that rabbit hole because you going too deep.
That's
bro.
how it goes. She gotta let you know though, because then you gotta. But really, the best part about that part is like you gotta. I think she come the most like when she get on top, because girls can control how they want it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because they know exactly where that spot is, and they put their body toward it to make it feel right. So you just gotta let them do what they want to do until then you have your way afterward.
You ever like move like an inch?
Why you touching me? What's up? What's up?
Lo, hey, Lo.
Yo,
Hey, Lo, I'm
what's
trying
up?
to tell you. She know what? Hey.
Yo,
She's gonna let you know that I'm
wait,
talking fast.
is that being dominated?
What?
What
She's
you
on
just
top?
said? When she on top and she
No, not
controlling?
at all. That's
No,
not
it's
being
not. It's
dominant
not
at
like
all.
she controlling, but if she on top, like you can fuck a girl and you can fuck good, but when you on top, she know that point.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit
So
her.
she's gonna keep hitting
control what feels good for her.
I thought it was slick one time, and I was like, no, I know how to do that.
Hey, am I right? Am I right?
I know.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No, he's right. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
so
looking
yeah.
at.
too.
Him.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's my resume. That's one referral. She know I got my knowledge.
Yep.
My
See?
knowledge.
Nigga just
Nah, he
tried
right.
me.
He on point.
Nigga just tried me. Nigga just tried me.
Whoa.
Chill out,
Nigga
Jesus.
just
No, I'm talking about
tried me.
knowledge.
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 No, bro, don't ever do that shit
I'm
again.
at a beach ass.
My bad.
Go get the brass knuckles.
Know the gang. Know the gang.
Nigga just tried me, bro. Nah.
One time I thought it was slick, so I was like, I can add on to it. And she's like, stop.
I'm just talking about the knowledge.
Yeah, okay, all right.
No, I'm saying like people be looking at me like I'm not making up something about this. Girls tell me what they do. They do it for a reason.
Yeah, no
That's
doubt.
what girls say. Girls don't like to get on top because it's more work, but when they do that work, that's when they know what the spot is. So sometimes you can be hitting it and not hitting that right spot, so you just putting work in for no reason.
You know.
You know?
Yeah. You know.
Nigga, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, big dog. Yeah, Big John in the building.
This nigga John. I might have to beat this nigga ass off the pod, no cap. I had to beat this nigga ass, bro. But yeah, I mean, you right there. I feel you,
what I'm saying.
I feel you, youngin.
Yeah.
I
I'm just
feel
shout
you.
out to little bros out here that's listening.
Yeah, I feel you. So basically, you just suggesting niggas just let her get on top.
Not always. You know what I'm saying? Because she'll get bored of that. She gonna want you to do some work too. But once
I'm not saying that all, but like I think there are some niggas who don't. I think niggas dead ass. I know for a fact there's niggas who only do one position. Yeah. Like no cap. Yeah. That's the only thing they do because they just trying to nut and just get it over with.
Yeah.
So no cap. I know for a fact there's niggas out here who only do one position. Them niggas, hey man. Let me know. I can't. You know, I'm locked
Expose them, man.
I can't. I can't. But I just know for a fact.
Drop the video.
Drop the video.
No. Stop.
How you know for a fact, Lo?
Wait.
Because niggas will like brag about like, yeah, I fuck. You know, I was in and out real quick. And I don't get that. Like I don't get the idea.
Listen, quickie, like it's like you got different types of sets. You got quickie, you got making love, like, but you gotta have a balance.
But it's like very, very, very rare for me where I enjoy like a quickie where I just nut and then that's it. Like I very, very rare. Like Adrian was saying, like I get turned on by the idea that you just came. Like that's the type of shit. Like that just to me just nothing and be like, oh, I'm done.
It'd be the same for the girl too. She may want to please you that day. You just get a quickie. That thing be wet. I mean. Like you can hold it in, but it's just like why? Just do round 2 again, then go longer. Once you get that first buzz, you can go a little longer after that.
True, that is so true. This nigga said,
he wanna think about it.
Yeah,
you about to do something after this.
Hey, what's your hardest moment again, nigga? It sound like it's right now, nigga.
Duh.
Yeah. You a wild nigga, John. You a wild nigga.
John has an appointment tonight.
John is ready to go right now.
We had a 2-hour mark, by the way, y'all.
On that note, fellas, man, almost at 100,000.
Any more questions?
About what? Are you talking to your girl?
Or anybody really?
No
toes. No.
I mean, I don't suck toes. I really didn't like feet until a couple months ago. I just had a feetophobia. I didn't like feet. Unless it was pretty feet, I'll tolerate it, but I wasn't really into all the feet stuff. I don't know why.
Me neither. Not that I'm opposed to feet.
Yeah.
But I was like, if you told me you liked feet, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah. I know niggas that are infatuated with it. Like, it just makes them hard. Like, a feet can turn me on.
A feet turns them on?
Yeah, they love, people love feet. Like, they're like, oh my God.
Wow, that's so weird. Can you imagine seeing a foot and your dick gets hard?
Yeah.
This women sell feet
pics.
Feet pics. Like, it's a thing.
I know that happens, but I'm just now thinking about it for the first time. Somebody like, oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
those pink toenails? Oh man.
The acrylic toes, oh, they really do the thing for me.
You treat me so right. You switch with your toenails for me. Oh man.
Can you imagine?
It's all clean. Oh
imagine
man.
that person working at like a spa. Like they would literally catch an offense on the second week because they wouldn't know how to act. They just come in there and they see 12 feet. Dude.
I just thought about that. What if niggas just randomly go get their toes done because they're like secretly perverted and they're just like looking like, oh man, all these toes in here. Oh man.
Can I sit in the middle? I want to see all of these toes.
And he's like getting their toes done. You're like, go slow.
We're kind of busy today. You could come back tomorrow. I'll just wait. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah, so that's a weird nigga.
Huh?
That's a weird nigga.
I can watch. Can I watch?
Just sit in the lobby, just watch people get their toes done. So are you ready? I'm still deciding the color.
yo, that's so sick, nigga.
That'd be a funny skit. Key and Peele need to get on that. Hey, we do appreciate y'all, man, for watching this here podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, almost at 100K peer-to-peer on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Put on the noties. Make sure to
know the gang.
Oh, you missed a couple gangs.
You missed a couple
Gang.
Hey, okay. All right. We're going to have to get the brass knuckles for John later on this podcast for sure. Hey, it's this Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, man. Again, always showing love.
We're getting 100K, bro. No cap.
Yeah.
The first time to drop would be 100K.
Yep. No cap.
Apple Podcasts. Yeah. Thank you, guys. 4,005 stars on the way, man. If y'all enjoyed the podcast, make sure you give us 5-star. I said Spotify. Okay.
Apple Podcast. Make sure you drop 100K this episode now because we're going to hit it.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. We'll think of it on the next one because we haven't hit it.
We'll definitely do 100 on the next
one. Word of mouth people, man, always showing love, helping getting guests on the podcast and all of that, man. Y'all been special. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, we're the second biggest gaming podcast. We didn't even talk about gaming, so I'm going to say CD Projekt Red taking off the PlayStation 4 store, the PlayStation store. Pack those guys up at CD Projekt Red, man. Gaming podcast. Have to get our gaming topic in. Low Tierra, John.
We said Twitch. Twitch.
What about Twitch?
I guess it wasn't. It was IRL Twitch, so it wasn't gaming Twitch. So you're right. Yeah. But no, I just want to say thank y'all, man. Crazy year. About to wrap it up. Christmas. By the time we no, we'll get out before Christmas. But next podcast will be the one before Christmas, man. It's been a great year, man. Thank y'all, man. 100K on the way. Make sure y'all sub up, and we'll see y'all next time, bro. Real talk.
Thanks.
No cap. What about you, John? You got something to say, bro?
Nah, man.
Nothing.
Y'all too, man.
You love us?
Yeah.
I fuck with you
love
too.
y'all too, but I was in the camera at the moment telling them, you know what I'm saying?
I fuck with you. I fuck with you too, little bro.
You too, little boy.
I'm big, bro. No, I'm big, bro. No,
He little you.
I'm gonna have to beat this nigga ass. I'm beating this nigga ass. Oh, cat. No, you heard me right this shit that I beat y'all, nigga. You violate me 2 or 3 times in this podcast, man. First it was a close, then you went a little too far, now I'm little bro. All right, now I'll beat your ass, nigga.
Don't want me to call you big bro?
Yeah.
Or the biggest homie?
It don't matter. I'm definitely older than you. I'm your OG, nigga. Get that shit straight, nigga.
You from where Davis from?
No.
You say you from the trenches.
I'm from South. Davis is not from the trenches.
You said he grew up right beside you.
No. You know what's so crazy? He literally
walked outside of South Club.
That nigga literally couldn't because the way he grew up, there was nobody else around him. That's how big his yard was. So that definitely wasn't me.
For real?
Yeah, Davis lives behind the gate. He grew up behind the gate, nigga.
Oh, he's one of them.
Yeah.
He's in the hood.
You ain't see the picture? You definitely know he wasn't off that picture.
Oh, the
yeah,
the bow tie?
Yeah, the bow tie.
It explains a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah, it does.
Explains a lot.
Hey, we'll let y'all go though, man, because
all right,
because I want to go. So we'll catch you guys.
You gotta do something?
You got something to do?
You got something to do?
Nah, not really. Not really.
You got do a little something on the side.
Different?
Nah, I got nothing going on. I just don't want to be here.
You sure? Who's that?
That's
Somebody texting you?
That's our AMP chat, bro. It's going crazy right now.
No, it's not, because my phone didn't go off.
Because you're in the affiliate chat.
Nah.
Kai
Just said, what you about to go? What you about to go do?
Kai just said he liked Duke's fit. That's what's going on in the chat right
Wait,
now.
it's an affiliate chat? Lo, you in there?
Yeah, I'm in there. Wait, what's the fit look like? What's the fit look like?
I don't know. It's whatever he just posted on Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they be talking about. Nah, I do have to go though, so.
You do gotta go though, right?
I just want to go, really.
Oh, okay.
My service must be lagging because I didn't get a message either.
I ain't getting a message.
Yeah, because y'all. No, this is in the AMP chat, not in the affiliate chat.
You making like you wait, like somebody waiting on you or something like that, nigga. That's how you moving.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go.
All right.
What's up, yo, what's up with you, nigga? You good? Am I too loud right now? Am I too?
Hey, stop the podcast, bro.
All right, podcast terminated.
Terminated.